palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Welcome aboard.
I actually got a...
yes, Anthony.
I got a... Now we can roll. Now we can roll.
Really?
Yeah, when I walked in, like before I got here, we couldn't roll. But when I walked in, he was like, good morning. Now we can roll. Now we can roll.
Know what's happening? We created a monster. Or you did, because you brought it to our attention.
Oh, it is a monster.
He's the guy that greets us every morning. Literally, the elevator door opens before we're in the facility, and he's on guard.
With greeting.
And Ed picked up on the fact that he goes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So we put him in the intro. And now I think he feels like, oh, fuck, the pressure's on. I need another catchphrase.
I need new catchphrases. Ready to roll.
Ready to roll's the new one?
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Yeah.
See, I'm behind you because now he's giving me the good morning, good morning.
Oh, you're getting good morning, good morning. He's testing out the new stuff on me.
Because he knows you're the guy.
He's playing the hits for you.
Yeah, you're the guy that brought it to everyone's attention. So he's like, I got to impress him with a new one.
Yeah, Mom.
What is it again? We're ready to roll?
Now we're ready to roll. Now we're ready to roll.
Fuck, I'll be pissed if one of his catchphrases gets on a T-shirt before one of mine.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's true. He could. Good morning.
People would buy good morning
they
T-shirts.
Good morning. With his
good morning,
face on
good morning.
There. I'd buy it.
Oh, fuck. Weren't we just here?
I believe we were just here. Holy shit.
Do people feel that way at their jobs?
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, I feel guilty that I bitch. I really do.
Oh, it's crazy that we bitch at all.
But we were just here.
Yeah.
Do people, when they're going to their jobs, go, fuck, I was just here?
You know. It would be nice to mix it up, like all of a sudden tomorrow we show up at like 3.
Right.
And then, the next day we show up at noon.
Yeah.
Like shit like that would be like, oh, yeah, now it doesn't feel like I was just here. But it's that early morning thing, same drive, same everything.
Well, here's the problem. I'm going to speak for everyone.
Everyone?
The Monday through Friday thing made a lot of sense for many years.
Quite a few years there.
Let's, the entire time we were growing up, Monday through Friday made a shitload of sense. That was before phones and computers and everything else. You really had to get to the office to get to that file.
I got to go to the office.
The Johnson file. It's been
Penske file.
It's been very obvious for many years that you just don't need to do that anymore for most jobs.
Yeah.
But you got greedy motherfucking companies and greedy motherfucking bosses that just can't wrap their minds around giving their employees a break and going, you know what? Yeah, that guy could do his job Monday through Thursday, no problem.
Sure.
They just can't see it that way.
No, it's that it's an outline of what work should be, and it's been that way for years.
Right. They feel like, all right, if we're going to pay you this much, we're going to have to make you suffer Monday through Friday, even though in their heads they know that Monday through Thursday that guy could get his job done and probably would do a better job.
Yeah,
because he'd be a little more rested and a bit of a pep in his step. But we're not heading toward the Monday through Thursday anytime soon, even though it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Most people could do their jobs from home now.
A lot of people do.
The white-collar people.
Yeah.
With the phones and the computers.
You get the same shit at your house that you have at your office.
Right.
So there's really no reason to go into the office unless you're, even meetings, you could have video conferencing.
Right.
And do it that way. But I believe most people, if you're working at home, are really going to slack the fuck off. I know me personally.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do shit.
Yeah. With that said, and you're right. A lot of people go to work and they're like, oh God, I already did my job for the day, but I got to make believe I'm busy.
Yeah. Now you got to
look busy. Or they're going to fire me thinking that I'm useless around here.
Do busy work.
I mean, fuck, man. We do most of our jobs on the phone every day. It's the greatest thing. Quick little text messages, a little email. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You download this file because maybe we want to play it on the air. Oh, this news story, let me fucking save it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. The whole rest of the day is pretty much what can we get for the show.
Right.
So you look at things. That's our job, is to look at things.
I know. But I feel other people are doing that with their jobs as well. But then they have to go to work that extra day. I really believe, man, this country could run better on a 4-day work week.
So you're thinking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, weekends now?
Oh, my God. Yeah, without even blinking, that would be easy.
I bet when you add it all up, though, it's like a huge hit to our economy if you did that.
You think?
You'd be like, well, yes, but we would lose $18 trillion a day.
Wouldn't those guys be consuming on Fridays, though?
Well, probably, yeah. You'd be out and about, lying, overextending yourself, buying that boat because now it's 3-day weekend, losing it because you can't afford it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got a slight issue with Mars. Mars thinks Howard.
I've seen Mars in a while.
Mars thinks Howard Stern is my boy. He goes, "Hey, you see your boy is off again?" I'm like, "Will you stop?" People know that irritates the fuck out of me. He just wants to get a rise out of me. He goes, "Hey, you know your boy's off again." I'm like, "I know, and it drives me fucking nuts." Yes, it drives me fucking nuts that this guy works part-time and makes, I don't know, $1 billion fucking dollars from this company. Yes, it fucking infuriates me. But I don't need Mars reminding me every day.
Mars.
Why does Mars want you yelling about Howard on the air?
He
knows that's what he's going to do.
I don't know if he feels like that's the way to become friends with me or something.
Oh, that's right.
It is
the constant search for friendship.
Yeah, we're all aware that Howard doesn't have to work and he makes a shitload of money, and the company, for some reason, accepted that a long time ago. But I don't need Mars going, hey, just want to let you know your boy.
Your boy.
He's not my boy.
No. You can't be friends with somebody based on negativity. Like, just bring up what bothers them.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then they'll see I know about them.
I'm working on my...
hang out with me.
Is he a bro?
Is he a bro?
That's not broing down.
No, that's not.
Broing down. That had me laughing even at home yesterday when it just popped into my head, like, broing down. When you call another guy bro in any way, it's so next to gay.
I used to think that, but then Troy, I never had any bros, but Troy and me definitely became bros.
You're
once
bros
I started
now.
working here.
Yeah, bro.
But the term bro is...
Bro
that's
is
the only
so
term for
bad,
it.
man. It is the only term for it. It's a bro.
It's definitely a bromance situation.
Yo, bro.
Like, we broke down hard yesterday in the office.
You did,
After the show.
Oh, after the show? Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? You sucked each other's dicks?
No. We just broke down.
I don't like that, Sam.
Maybe
you save that for one of your 8 fucking radio shows. Keep that bro shit off our show. I would appreciate it.
When's the Sam Roberts Sports Spectacular show going to start here on Sirius XM Satellite Radio?
I'm developing a demo right now.
I was listening to your fine interview yesterday.
Right.
With Cal Ripken Jr.
Legend.
Yeah.
You know, I saw him, I was leaving as he was coming, and I swear to you, because a bunch of people fucking attacked me on Twitter, and they probably got to you too. You guys wouldn't stay a few extra minutes to interview Cal Ripken Jr.? I didn't even know he was in the building. I had no idea that you were interviewing him, Sam. You're very mysterious. You're keeping shit from us.
Well, I didn't tell you guys because you guys sabotage things.
And we had kind of a weird issue with Cal Ripken Jr. because we brought up the Kevin Costner thing.
Oh, right.
We were the only show that brought up the Kevin Costner thing.
That was my ignorance, actually. I didn't know. Somebody said, hey, Anthony, bring up the Kevin Costner
Was it you
thing.
that day?
Yes.
Oh, it was you?
Because
Okay.
I didn't know.
Because I don't remember if it was me or you on that one.
I never heard the story. And then somebody just said it on Pal Talk or Instant Feedback or something. So I just went, hey, Cal, what's the deal with, oh, man, everything just fucking came apart.
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable.
Everything came apart. Kevin Costner and you, something. And I didn't know. And everybody just started looking like, oh, boy. Oh, no, you didn't just ask that. Because I didn't know. Well,
there's a rumor that they actually had a power outage so Cal Ripken Jr. could continue his streak there.
His streak, yeah.
And the reason was this was the...
It's the rumor.
The rumor, thank
Urban
you.
legend.
Just for the legend, yes.
That Cal Ripken Jr., game day found out that Kevin Costner might have been with his wife or something.
Oh, Jesus.
So...
Was he DMing him?
So... Oh, my
I don't know if Twitter was around.
Oh, it wasn't around back then?
Oh,
no. Shit.
So, oh, my God. So, rumor has it...
Yeah.
They didn't want to fuck up Cal Ripken Jr.'s streak, so they made the lights go out at the ballpark.
Wow.
Canceling the game so Cal could deal with some personal issues.
Could deal with fucking Kevin Costner.
So that rumor's been out there forever. I don't know if it's true, false. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. What does Snopes say?
But then it extends and it becomes all these different stories because after the Cal Ripken interview, somebody called me and said, hey, the one thing you didn't ask him about, I heard that once they put the power outage, they had a power outage in the stadium because the cops had to come to his house because he was beating his wife. Oh, shit. That's not even the story.
Well, that's the problem. It just keeps, growing. So we got through it that day.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving here yesterday. I swear I had no idea Cal Ripken Jr. was in the building and that Sam was going to interview him because, like I said, Sam's very mysterious.
Yeah.
And I'm walking down the long hall and he's coming the other way. I'm like, just the possibility he might remember or know what we look like. I fucking had my head buried in my chest as I walked past him.
Yeah, very nerve-wracking.
Oh my God! And the bookers are looking at me because they're like, they see me coming and they're like, what the fuck is that about? I couldn't get out of this building fast enough.
Snopes is saying false.
They're saying false.
All right. Well, that's one of those weird fucking rumors.
Just one of those rumors, one of those urban myths now that are out there.
What did he say that day? I don't remember anymore.
I believe he said it didn't happen.
And then he was like, fuck you
And then
guys.
he was just like, it just brought the whole mood of the interview down.
You think?
It wasn't a happy, nice interview like Sam Roberts gave yesterday.
I thought he was cool as shit.
Yeah, well, the guy is cool.
He's a very cool guy.
But
except when you bring up the possibility of his wife sleeping with Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner. Oh, my God. I thought you were very well informed.
Yeah?
And, yeah. And it was a good, back and forth. Sports legend.
Sitting across from him, like his vibe, you would think that he doesn't realize he's one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, I'm just another player who played the
guy.
game.
But just played.
No,
I just showed up for the games.
Yeah, you're buying into it.
Maybe.
He's fully aware he's one of the greatest players ever.
He puts on a good front.
Fully aware. A lot of people beating me up about the 4-day work week. Are you kidding?
Oh, boy.
Bosses want you to stay late and work Saturdays for the same pay in this economy. Fuckers. Yeah, because I don't know. They want to get their money's worth.
Oh, yeah.
But their money's worth could be 4 days a week easily for a lot of people out there listening to our voices.
So you know what would happen, though, with a 4-day work week? The management, bosses, the upper echelon would look and say, 4-day work week. Well, if we go to a 5-day work week, we can now obviously cut back on the staff.
Right.
So they would fire a bunch of people and then just go to the 5-day work week.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
And have everybody make up.
Because you obviously have time to do 2 jobs over the course of 5 days.
Yeah.
You know, the haters of this radio show, they really need to do something with their own lives at this point.
They do.
They
hate
really
the
need to fucking worry about their lives. Now we got people complaining about the intro to the show. That's how bad this is getting.
Well, that's
fucking DJ ain't a light bulb, who's a regular from Dallas. You got to worry about your own life at this point.
What's his problem?
I love Ricky Gervais, but I'm sick of hearing him say, that's what you like, isn't it? Will you please ask Troy Isaac? I don't know.
Chris Isaac.
Chris Isaac, yeah.
Oh, Troy Isaac. Okay. Why he decided to put that in the intro 6 fucking times.
Oh, boy.
Now we're complaining about the intro of the show.
They don't even, right from the start of the show, they don't like it.
Holy
Right
fuck.
from the absolute beginning of the show, unhappy right there.
Probably should worry about making your own life better.
Or
worry about
create
that.
something yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Create.
I would love to know what some of these haters have created for themselves.
Yeah.
I already know the answer, so you don't have to tell me. But if you're now complaining about the intro, I don't know what to tell you. The intro's a week old, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a week old. Week and a half old.
It's brand new, and Ricky Gervais is in the intro talking about the show. That's pretty big.
Yeah. Ricky Gervais, pretty big name these days.
So I don't know what Mars was thinking.
Mars is a hater. Mars wants to...
Look, I got some hot buttons. I'll be the first to admit it. I don't need someone fucking remind me of stuff that bothers me.
Mars.
Maybe he's resentful that you won't be his friend. And so he wants you to feel some pain as well.
I choose not to have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I really do. Do you have a lot of friends?
It's a good decision.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Not
You
really.
have a lot of acquaintances. I know that.
I have a lot of acquaintances, and I have a couple of really good friends that I've had for many years.
Right. I got a few of those.
And other than that, no, not a lot. It's a pretty small circle.
Yeah.
I like keeping it tight.
Yeah.
What about bros?
Bros?
You deal with that bro shit, Sam.
Okay.
Once
many
again,
bros
trying to
do I
get the
have?
bro thing going on our show. It ain't happening.
Bro. Hey, bro.
Stop hiding shit from our radio show.
Yeah, but it's I guess
We would have liked the choice to maybe confront Cal Ripken Jr.
No, we wouldn't. No.
We would have ran like pussies.
Yeah.
You got a clip from your interview?
Yeah, I thought you might find it interesting.
And then what happened with the replay? They fucking japped you on it, huh?
I don't know. I was like,
What do you mean? What happened?
It didn't air. They aired last Tuesdays, I guess.
Oh, fuck up in the system?
There's a fuck up in the system, the Matrix.
That's what you call, by the way,
too much DMing going on instead of making sure things are
could
proper?
be, too. That could be. That's a resume clip that you got there.
Yeah.
That's one you put on your reel. And, yeah.
I made sure that one was on video.
Oh, yeah. You need to get, because now if you want a gig somewhere, sports radio.
Yeah. Hey, I talked to Cal Ripken. He liked me.
Look at this. Here's an example of my work. And people, oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Look at him.
This is brilliant.
He's not even nervous. It's great.
Little do they know I'm not nervous because Cal Ripken Jr. means nothing to me. I don't know anything about sports.
Because you had no clue. Fine job, though.
You ask him about his brother Billy?
No.
Did you know he had a brother Billy?
Yeah, I asked him about his father.
He brought up his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, oh, my brother was also playing in the major leagues. We were on the same team for a short period of time. And I'm like, oh, boy, that must have sucked being the brother.
Yeah.
What was he like, the guy that was like, yeah, I'm not going to come in today. I don't feel very well. I go, all right. You know, your brother's here. Yeah, I know. Fucking guy shows up for work every goddamn day. But, yeah, I don't feel too good.
What was his streak? That would be great.
Yeah.
How many games in a row did Billy Ripken get
3
to play?
games in a row, and then he's like, yeah, no, I got shit to do.
What a great angle. I drank with Billy Ripken a couple times.
Really?
Yep. Billy and Kurt Schilling back in the day when they were playing for the Rochester Red Wings.
Oh, boy. They sure went a little further than that.
Yeah, I got to see a bunch of these guys before they became big stars.
Yeah. Big stars.
A few other guys on that team, I bet you I didn't even realize at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't much else to do in Rochester.
No, that's for sure.
Drink a few and look at minor league baseball.
You know, we've beat the shit out of Cleveland. I understand that. But I want to make something clear to people, because people are dumb fucks and don't understand this.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the people of Cleveland.
That's what we were saying over and over again yesterday.
But people don't hear that, apparently. I don't have a problem with the people of Cleveland. They were great. We had a great appearance. Because then somebody wrote, if you hate Cleveland so much, why'd you do your show there? It's like, because we have a great rapport with the people of Cleveland. We were huge when we were on regular radio in Cleveland. And the fans are great in Cleveland.
See, I give up.
I give up.
I really give up because remember what I said yesterday?
Yeah.
Before the show and during the show, we did the exact same thing. We wanted to make it perfectly clear. I said to Anthony before the show, and he was in complete agreement. I'm like, we got to do this carefully because we really like our fans up there. But it is a city you really need to talk about because it's a really strange fucking place.
It's like the Twilight Zone.
So I go to Ant, let's make sure they realize the love we have for those people.
Yeah.
And I would absolutely go back to Cleveland just to hang with the people again.
Yes. But fuck, that city's weird.
So they didn't fucking listen close enough.
No, there's a guy, then why'd you fucking show up?
I check Twitter less because I think the IQ of some of the people that listen to this show have no right tweeting me.
It's ridiculous.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a basic understanding of knowledge.
They can't listen to something.
There's
and
a lot of dumb
it.
fucking people out there.
Not much comprehension going on.
There were multiple people. During the Ripken interview yesterday, at one point I said, you don't strike me as a guy who likes to take days off in general. It's like a little irony, jokey thing.
Yeah.
There were people, multiple, who Twittered me thinking it was a dumb statement, not realizing that I was aware of the irony of the statement.
That's the IQ.
Oh, my God.
You should have to pass some kind of IQ test before you tweet me.
Yes.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff I read, I'm dumbfounded. I'm like, really? And how are you a fan of the show then?
Yeah.
How are you possibly a fan? How do you even know how to tie your fucking shoes in the morning? And you're tweeting me like we're equals? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It really is infuriating sometimes. When I read that, I'm just like, we made a point of saying so many times that the fans were great and the appearance was great. Jimmy's show, fantastic. The people were amazing. Yeah. But the city's a fucking weird, goddamn empty city.
Right.
And that's all they hear. Then why'd you fucking do it?
I'm fascinated by the city. I really am. I've been I've been lucky enough to go to a bunch of cities in America. But Cleveland, it's its own beast. It's really fucking strange.
We don't talk about other cities as much as we do Cleveland.
No,
because it's fucking weird.
They take pride in their city, obviously. They keep it nice and clean and stuff, but there's no one around.
No one around. Plenty of cops.
And then they're bombing fucking bridges, I guess.
And there's some kind of weird fucking terrorist group coming out of Cleveland.
And that's where I go back to the IQ thing.
Yeah.
Safe to say at this point that I've gotten the fucking article on the people that might have attempted.
Oh, you got that one?
I think I might have got it probably 1,000 times at this point.
You know what you didn't get, though?
I love this. And a few this morning ready. I don't know if you saw this or not. No, it's safe to say I have at this point.
Probably did. You know what I bet you didn't see?
Huh?
How about the grandmas watching the Kim Kardashians?
I've seen it!
Why? You saw that? Oh, shit, I was just going to send it to you. Holy mother of fuck.
If you don't hit me up with that immediately, it's safe to say that we got it.
We probably have seen it.
I do appreciate people that are trying to push material our way for the radio show. But
wow.
But a lot of you guys are way late to the party.
Now all I have to do is read some of the lines in the tweet, and I know what the picture is.
Right.
It's like, hey, is this your closet?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's the one with all the guns and shit on the wall. And it's like, hey, Anthony, wouldn't you like to cook on this? Oh, it's the pistol-shaped barbecue. Okay, I get it.
See, and then DJ Ain't a Light Bulb is back. Oh, but I love the show, bro. It's never been better. Just don't get the intro. I didn't do shit.
Get it.
Who gives a fuck? It's an intro to a stupid show.
Oh, he doesn't get it. Oh, boy. Well, we got to change that intro, I guess.
Wow. You think any of those guys were at our gig? Because I've been asked that a million times, too.
Yeah.
You know, the Cleveland guys.
Oh, those
the bridge bomber guys.
Bridge bombing guys. Boy, who knows? There's pictures of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked closely at them.
Did they look familiar? They look like everybody that's... that guy could have been... Yeah. Oh, they were all there. They were all there.
I don't know. I would... To be fair, I would say maybe two of them.
What a motley crew. They really... So what is the story with these guys? They wanted to blow up a bridge.
Yeah, they're going to use smoke bombs as a diversion or something.
Smoke bombs?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Wasn't it foggy when we were up there?
Yeah.
They didn't need smoke bombs.
And what was their reasoning? What's their cause?
Well, they're anarchists and angry with corporate America and the government.
Man!
All right.
Oh, boy.
The Ohio Bridge links two wealthy Cleveland suburbs.
Oh, well, you gotta break that link then. You're an anarchist. The alleged plotters researched explosives and obtained what they thought was C4. But what was it?
In fact, it was harmless, and the public was never at risk because the men got it from the informant.
Oh, so there was the informant. They gave him that. They placed it at the base of the bridge. They actually planted this fake C4 on the bridge? Wow. I didn't think they got that far.
Well,
good thing those informants, good thing they asked the wrong people for explosives.
And they entered the code that they thought would actually blow the bridge up. So it's as if, like in the cartoons, they push down the big plunger box.
They pushed down the plunger.
From Acme?
And then nothing.
Nothing happened.
Where was the Roadrunner when this was going on?
They must have been like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's your fault, man. You put the igniter in wrong.
Did you put the code in? It's not the code, dude.
Let's see.
What's the code? Wow. Well, that's pretty good, though, that they got him doing it that much, because then it really shows they had an intent of doing this. Holy shit.
See, now I got wise-ass friends. I thought I just heard you say nobody sent you this article, and it's the article on the Cleveland fucking bridge thing.
Yeah, we'll get that.
From my pal who used to play in the NFL. Cal Ripken Jr. So this is what went down on your show, Sam?
Oh, yeah. I thought you might be interested in his take on the Ali being carted out for the Marlins thing.
Yeah. What do you know about sports today?
Today?
Yeah, what are the big headlines? Right now. I gave you a speech yesterday, and Anthony even called me out on it.
2 days ago.
He goes, why are you trying to make Sam better? You do realize he's going to replace us
He'll just
someday.
take our jobs. Yeah.
Sports headlines. I mean,
and I said you need to know just basic shit about sports.
Baseball's back.
No, what are the... Give me three sports
back
stories for today. The big ones.
What
do you know about Amari Stoudemire?
Well, I know he hurt his knee.
Okay, hurt his knee.
What did he do? And you heard it during a game.
Okay, good.
Running.
Good.
And he may be out.
You're kidding, right?
No, I have no idea.
Holy
I know you
fuck,
heard it.
Sam.
But I'm not doing a show today, so I don't need to know. Like, I'm not doing a sports show today.
You're constantly doing shows.
Yeah, but the after show, I don't need to talk about sports on
But
the
if we
after
ask you
show.
about wrestling, you'll fucking break it down for us.
That's my shit.
Stoudemire punched the shit out of a fire extinguisher.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about
he's
that.
not the leg guy.
And it turns out it's a really, they're calling it a severe cut
Yeah. He
with
might have.
stitches, and they had to repair muscle in his hand.
I could definitely do a bit on that if I was doing a show.
And the Knicks are going to play without him, which is good or bad, Sam, according to the sports pages.
Well, the thing about it is,
Good, because they have a better record without him on the court.
yeah, but the Carmelo Anthony's on the court, and he's proven to be a ball hog.
Ball hog!
And it's like, what are we doing with
I was
him?
trying to do a Magoo there.
Oh. Ball hog.
What was his? Roadhog, right?
Roadhog. Roadhog.
Roadhog.
Don Imus, you've done it again.
So Stoudemire's out for Game 3 and possibly Game 4.
I mean,
The Knicks are fucked.
Jeremy Lin's a bust.
It's not a bust.
Yeah.
He might come back for Game 4 is the rumor.
Oh,
Yeah, but
really?
Him and Carmelo Anthony have never figured out that chemistry.
How about the Flyers and
Sounds
the
good.
Devils? They played last night.
Never.
Who won?
The Flyers and the Devils, I don't know. Hockey is like, that's a little fringe, I think.
Playoff hockey is friends, yeah.
Maybe playoff hockey.
I guess you're right. This is Cal Ripken Jr. on Sam's show.
You've done work with Athletes for Hope, with a lot of other people, Muhammad Ali being one of them. What did you think when the Marlins brought him out for their season opener? I know a lot of people, some people were excited to see him, and other people didn't really want to see him with his health the way it is.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali,
Yeah.
you're talking about?
Yep.
I had a chance to, quite recently, I was speaking at a conference which he was at, and I had a chance to communicate with him.
Yeah.
Boring.
It's a dream come true to be able to sit and talk to him. I've had some experience.
No, it's not. Well, maybe it is. But you're not talking to him.
No.
No one talks to
You're
Ali
talking
anymore.
and he's shaking.
And he's shaking at you.
Some experiences over time. And I don't look at it as parading him out, per se. I mean, some people look at that from the outside. He's still, pretty vibrant on the inside. And so, to me, he is who he is.
And you think that this is something that he wants to be doing? I think that's what a lot of people are wondering. Does this guy want to be doing this?
Yeah, I think he was alive. He was a personality, could relate to everybody.
Absolutely.
Everybody loved him. He became the international star that he is.
Yeah.
Partly because he was a great boxer, but mostly because he was a great personality and a great person.
Yeah.
So I think, it probably fits with what he would want to do. That he's doing it willingly. Yes.
I doubt it. I would have challenged him on it.
What? I'm sorry, I was phasing out during that whole thing.
Thank God we didn't
I
talk
was
to
like,
him.
oh, God, I can't.
Who cares? He's a big baseball star.
People really did like the interview, though.
That's very nice.
Oh, they did?
A lot of good feedback.
All right, good.
That's very nice.
Makes our show better if you do a good show. So fucking keep doing good shows, Sam.
You got it.
All right.
I can't believe that they've evened out this series, the Devils and the Flyers.
Just pops it up on NHL.com.
I know.
He's just like, yeah, let
All
me
excited.
sound like I know what I'm doing
All
here.
excited.
The minute you think you got a team, they're back, tied it up. We're gonna see though who's the best at it.
Yeah?
You should watch some hockey, man.
I would enjoy hockey. I think
I think you would.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action and
Yeah, I like-
intrigue.
I like drama.
You know what? I didn't even realize that the year anniversary of us killing Osama bin Laden passed. You didn't really see much about it on the news at all.
No. If you really didn't search it out, you'd never know. Oof. Everyone's trying to spin this one. The Democrats and Obama are, reminding people.
Right.
And the Republicans are just, you're politicizing this. You're using it for political gain.
No matter
everyone does.
Thank you. No matter what side you're on, they would politicize a big event like that.
Of course you
It
would.
just happens to be Obama's turn to politicize. But if there was a Republican in there, he would have done the exact same fucking thing.
Same thing. Hey, remember last year when he took that guy out?
Why can't anyone admit that on these news channels?
Yeah.
They got their angle, they got their, their stance, and they have to go with it.
Yeah. There's no. It's obviously going to be used no matter who fucking did it.
Right.
I do think it's pretty ridiculous though that Obama is saying
that Romney
wouldn't have gone in.
Or they're questioning if Romney had the balls to do that.
Yeah.
Of course Romney would have done it.
And you can't speculate about something that wasn't even in the realm of happening. And you can't say, oh, he would have done this, or
right.
oh, he would have done that. It's ridiculous to even bring that up.
Of course
it is. Take your bow for being the president when that happened.
These guys choose their battles, but this one's stupid because either side would have fucking taken him out, and both sides would have politicized it. Period.
That's it. I mean, I think they should release the photos too.
Yeah,
that's a big thing. That for some reason they think it'll be detrimental around the world. It might spark some terrorism.
Right.
But if you ask me, terrorists aren't sitting there going like, oh, now they really pissed me off.
Right.
Now we're going to do something. I think they're always pissed and always looking to do something.
Yeah. They don't.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Show the pictures. Everyone's still thinking, there's still those people going, oh, is he really dead?
You want to see the pictures?
Sure.
You want to see the pictures?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same pictures?
Osama bin Laden death pictures?
I got pictures for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which ones?
You see Gretzky's daughter yet?
Oh, yeah. All right, pop that up.
Holy fuck. It looks like somebody wasn't home enough.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. It looks like someone grew up without a father because he was too busy being the great one.
All right. And
this went viral yesterday, man. Gretzky has a really, really hot blonde daughter because he's married to that model. So their offspring turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
She is in the news and on the gossip sites because she has all sorts of pictures where she's completely spreading her legs.
What?
She's wearing clothes, but barely.
Oh. Well,
show Ant the one where she's
completely
really spreading her legs. I forgot what site this was on yesterday. But she loves showing off her body. There you go, Ant. There you go.
Holy macaroni.
There you go. That's Gretzky's daughter. You could pretty much see her twat.
You could see some lip action going on.
You absolutely can.
What?
She's wearing a tiny little bathing suit, bikini. And then what's over the bikini there, Sam? Like little tiny,
shortest
tiny,
little
tiny,
Daisy
tiny
Dukes.
Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
And then she's leaning all the way back and just spreading her legs as far as she possibly can.
What the hell?
She looks like she might be a little party girl.
Yeah, huh?
There you go.
She was drinking. Is she, what's the drinking age up there? Is she in Canada? Where is she?
I think they live in L.A., right?
Oh, yeah?
I think they're doing the L.A. thing, right?
L.A.?
I believe so, yes.
Or maybe she was sticking to her Canadian roots.
No. There you go.
Oh.
There are the pictures, Ant.
Wow.
That we all need to see. Yeah, she's fucking pretty hot.
Jesus Christ.
She's pretty hot. I don't know what she does.
She can just be a fucking hot chick.
Yeah, I think she
doesn't have to do anything.
Chick.
She got that fucking Gretzky money.
Yeah,
right?
She's trying to become the great one.
She is. Well, that's pretty great right there.
It really is
I gotta
great.
say. Oh, is that a picture of? Oh my God, father and daughter.
Aww.
Wow.
Wayne Gretzky looks like he's just a dick.
Does he?
I know he's the great one and all. Blah blah blah. Probably the greatest hockey player ever. Most people wouldn't even argue that.
Yes.
Maybe Gordie Howe.
Nah.
Oh, look at that. More sports. More sports.
Sports stuff. Sam Roberts.
Hey, ladies, I hate those fucking dresses.
Oh, you do?
I hate those dresses.
The poofy bottom dresses?
They look like a dress, and then they go down into the, the lower skirty kind of portion of the dress. And then they get bubbly, and then they come back in on the legs.
Yeah.
So it looks like a fucking sack.
What do they call it? A potato sack dress
I
or
don't
something?
like that at all. I like a nice, short fucking skirt.
Yeah.
The fuck is that shit? All sacky looking.
Obama's calling out Romney because Romney called out Obama on bin Laden. Whatever.
Oh, really?
Whatever.
He said, she said. Is that
even,
what we're dealing with here?
I don't even give a fuck who our next president is at this point. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. As long as it wasn't Santorum.
Yeah. As long as Santorum's out of it. Yeah, Obama took a little trip over there to Afghanistan.
Yep.
Huh?
You think that's cool?
Afghanistan.
If you're a soldier over there and all of a sudden you're like, holy fuck, Obama's here?
No, because the soldiers know, too. They're just like, all right, it's an election year.
Yeah.
He's coming over here to kind of, crow a little bit.
The guy has a tough time just talking to people.
Yeah, he's very socially awkward.
It's really weird because he was known as the kind of like a communicator with those speeches and stuff.
It was the keynote address he did.
Right, but when he throws all that paper away and the wordy word machine, he can't just have a conversation with people around him.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Yeah, he's very awkward.
He seems a bit awkward and nervous.
Yeah.
And trust me, because I'm not a Romney guy. Romney sucks too. Romney can't talk to people.
Romney comes off as a little insincere, let's just say. There's really no humanity there. It doesn't seem like he's really trying to just be the president, and that comes across. What's not coming across is what type of person he is.
Yeah.
It's or maybe it is. Maybe that is the type of person he is.
He's trying to come across like he's a regular guy.
Yeah.
Who likes to joke. Oh, I'm funny. He likes to tell people he's funny.
But, I hate those speeches when they're at the factory and all the people around. He goes, during my travels of this great nation, I've met so many fine Americans that shut up. You did not, first of all.
You meet people for a half a second, possibly.
Yeah.
What could you get from a person when you say hi and move on to the next guy?
Yeah.
You're not sitting down and actually listening to what they have to say.
Anything.
You are for the photo op when they throw him in a diner or something.
Uh-huh.
Where he's just sitting there having some eggs.
Let me roll up my shirt sleeves.
Right, and have my eggs. You know damn well he's not touching the eggs when the camera turns off.
Obama's a big one for the rolling up the shirt sleeves.
Well, that says a lot. That means I'm getting to work.
Yeah.
That means I'm getting to work.
I'm gonna work. I got to roll up these shirt sleeves and use some elbow grease.
It's like fake casual Fridays.
Yeah, it's so phony. What Obama's not fucking working. Hey, what's the matter? What are you doing? Checking out my limo. Let me lift the hood. Crack the hood. I'm gonna dig in there.
Let me roll up these sleeves and get under the hood.
Let me check those injectors.
You know these asshole executives, they actually go shopping for their casual Friday clothes.
Really? It's not really casual. They're casual Friday clothes.
You go for actual casual Friday clothes to give the look that you're casual, but you're overthinking it already.
Yeah.
Man. When casual Friday be, you're just, you know what?
Just grab something out of your
put
closet.
on my fucking Packers jersey today and a pair of worn jeans.
Just grab something out of the closet.
It's so uncomfortable around here when they do casual Fridays.
Ugh.
It's so uncomfortable.
It really is. It's
because it's so well thought out.
Yeah, it's like in Office Space. That was a great one.
What was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the
Office Space. They had Casual Friday.
Right.
They're all dressed in Hawaiian shirts, right? They got
Go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
You can just go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah.
That would be a true casual Friday, though.
Oh, it certainly would. My
These
goodness.
assholes with their khakis and
Just looking casual, man.
very casual.
Hey, no suit today. Wow, I didn't even barely recognize you without the suit on. Yeah, took off the old monkey suit. Just wearing some cash.
You know what? I'm all about. You started a bit at.
Oh yeah.
Romney was up in Boston yesterday doing that. Hey, I'm just like you.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Listen to this.
Oh boy.
Kyle in Boston. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
It was up in it was actually Portsmouth, New Hampshire. I'm a fisherman during the summer. I work on a commercial boat, and so the regulations have been killing us the past couple of years. So he comes up and sets up shop in front of the docks with all the fishermen and saying, we're going to change the regulations and we're going to open the fisheries, all the rah-rah shit to get us to vote for him.
But it says on the line that he was making believe he used to be a fisherman.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, it says pretending like he's one of us.
No. Boston's always been a great place for fish and fishermen and fishing boats.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ. They are all pieces of shite. And speaking of pieces of shite,
Tom Papa has arrived.
Tom Papa.
Hello, Levine.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Tom?
Hello, Levine. Yeah, that's what it is.
Hello.
You really did walk in right when I said that.
Hello.
Hello, Levine.
We're talking about politicians and how they politicize everything, no matter what
Because,
side.
you know, that whole thing.
No matter what side you're on, they all do it.
The worst.
And then they make believe they don't do it and have to call out the other guy.
Yeah, until the next time that they
Because
do
obviously Obama's politicizing over the Osama bin Laden 1 year
But it's
anniversary
fine
thing.
for him to do that.
He's got to take a little credit. That's his biggest
But
thing.
Right.
But
was
the
president
Republicans
or
are like,
whatever.
how dare he politicize this? But you know damn well if it was the other way around, they would do the same thing, and they have done the same
Of
thing.
course, or if he blew it. If
Oh,
he
yeah,
blew
yeah.
it. If they didn't get him and they crashed.
That would have been tragic. They'd have just been Jimmy Carter all over again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Remember
So
when-
he loves it.
Remember when Bush landed on the aircraft carrier?
Oh, yes.
You don't think that was
accomplished.
politicizing?
Mission accomplished.
Jon Stewart said he did that before the...
Yeah, spiking the football before the game even started.
That's a pretty good line on his
Mission accomplished.
part. When Stewart's not looking like a complete clown on TV.
Oh, man.
What happened to that guy? What happened to him? He's a jester now.
Yeah, I like Colbert better.
Holy
Colbert is a
fuck.
little more sarcastic.
Well, you don't like the mugging? You don't like the mugging?
Stewart?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the mugging.
Stewart's just a over-the-top silly guy now. What happened to him?
It's true. Colbert does have a little more edge.
Yeah, and Colbert, it's like he's putting on a character that is pretty much completely opposite of what he really is.
Yeah.
And it comes across very funny and sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jon Stewart is just kind of a, look, you know, come back from the clip, look at the camera, and go, huh? Yeah. Or have his finger up by his mouth, right? All right.
Oh.
Wow.
I
get it.
If it's working for him, great, but that's not the Stewart a lot of us remember.
No.
Right.
He is an over-the-top silly guy now.
Exactly.
Oh, my.
Silly guy. I like the silly guy. Yeah, that makes
Yeah, that's it. Oh, the hand on the mouth like titter, coming right back from a weird clip.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Look, he's on TV now. His mouth is open.
Oh, there he
He's
goes.
putting his
Just
hands
did
in
that.
the air. He's screaming. But that's every night. He does all that stuff.
Yeah, and there's George W. getting off with his giant dick.
He spiked the football before the game had even started.
Didn't we just say that? Oh, my
If
God.
Laden had been killed on Bush's watch, this would have...
All right. That's
They do still have good writing.
Yeah.
They once, like they did that thing last week on CNN, like they exposed CNN's coverage of everything, making a big title about everything.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like they do see stuff and gather stuff up that other.
No, I think
shows
they do a
don't.
good job. It's just weird to see how Jon Stewart has changed
I
over the
know.
last few years. It's
Yeah.
really bizarre.
He needs like a clown hat.
He really does. He shouldn't go out there in a suit anymore.
If you look under the desk, there's two curly shoes with bells on the end.
Yeah, it used to be a little more of a news type show with a lot of humor to it.
See, there you go. On the cover of Newsweek, he's making
He's making a wacky
a
face.
wacky face.
You think that's the one he wanted them to use, though? Like, they took a shitload of pictures, and then like, all right, give us a face. And he's like, oh, they used that one.
Oh, that's the one they're going to
Right.
That's awful.
I'm on Newsweek, and they use that.
CNN is intense, though, man. That Wolf Blitzer has a situation.
Situation
Every
room?
fucking day there's a situation with this guy. How about you calm down the situation room?
Yeah.
There's not a situation every time you're on the air.
Well,
You're allowed
holy
to sit
fuck.
with your little legs.
Well,
How about you
Fox
tell the
News-
people today we're not going to have a situation?
Here's the situation. Everything's all right.
Everything's fine.
Everything's okay.
You could shut down some of those screens behind you.
Right.
Shut down like 4 or 5 panels because it's a 2-panel day. It really is.
The end of the world is not happening in the next 5 minutes.
He's like,
gonna be
let's
all
look
right.
at the screens. That one. And the Fox News though is really bad with their Fox News alerts.
Right.
That used to be when something was happening.
Sure.
Now it's every
What do
time.
you mean something? When 9/11 was happening.
Right, 9/11.
News
Right.
alert.
Shung Fox News alert. Holy shit. Manhattan's in flames.
It's true.
Yeah.
What their never forget for 9/11 was never forget that if we scare the crap out of these people,
Yes.
they're gonna listen. They're gonna watch all day long.
It's a Pavlov's dog thing, though. The second you hear, Shung,
Yeah.
Fox News alert, you turn your head and you look at what? What?
And you get nervous.
Yeah.
You freak out. So
And then
what's
it's
happening?
nothing. It's like, well, Congress is looking into a bill that... It's like, look, all right, really, did that deserve a Fox News alert?
The Dow is down 0.5 point. No.
Yes, well, no.
All of it is just panic. It's just
Panic.
crap. You know what I hate is when you go to the airport and you're getting there is nerve-wracking. Getting up on time is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Getting through traffic, getting through security. You're sweaty. You're sweaty and nervous. You haven't even started. You're sweaty and nervous. Then you get to the gate, and it's CNN blasting on every TV about all the bad news and ways you could
Horrible
die.
things, and, God forbid there is some kind of an air travel story. Now you're sitting there like...
At that point, they should have the Cartoon Network on for everybody.
Let's
calm everybody down.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, we're flying today.
Yeah, a lot of fun cartoony sounds.
We're flying.
Yeah.
Up in the sky.
Everything's going to be okay. Oh, it is going to be okay.
You look great today.
Told me that. I had to, last night I was watching the television, and air disasters I saw was on the
Why
guide.
would you watch that?
Well, that's just it.
How do you not?
I actually had to roll through my brain Rolodex and see if I was going to be traveling soon.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm like, no, I'm not going to be flying for a little while. I can watch air disasters. So I watched it.
I love
747 with a fire in the cargo hold. Holy shit.
Oh, no.
Like a 2,000-degree fire in the cargo hold. Smoke billowing into the fucking cabin, kills a bunch of people, and then they crash into the Indian Ocean. Everyone dead. Oh, my God.
How do you sleep at night after
It
that?
was
gonna think about that.
horrible. Oh, it was terrible.
You're going to think about that.
Oh, I will, obviously. If it
If
wasn't for the Bloody Marys, I would be a horrible flyer.
I like when a year goes by between flights for me, because then I think the technology got slightly better. But it's the other way, where the plane just got a year older.
You get on American Airlines, there's still ashtrays in the armrest.
I know, those are the worst.
The worst.
Like, wait a minute, when was smoking allowed on
The bathrooms are all duct taped together.
Are you happy or scared when you look into the cockpit and see flat panels? When you see that old
like
equipment,
gauges?
you're like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's
like
terrible.
needles?
I don't
where
know how I feel.
They could tap it. If it's not moving, they tap the gauge. There it goes.
Ting, ting, ting. We're
It's
good.
all right, Harry.
Good to go.
Because flat panels means the latest technology, but when I'm home, all of a sudden my computer will completely just crash, and there's no reason for it, and then it just pops back
You
up.
think they get the blue screen of death on the flat panel?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If it's the old school shit that they
Yeah.
can maybe do a workaround,
Yeah,
but that flat panel, I'm like, I don't know, man.
You want something you can take a wrench to.
All right.
Yeah. I do believe, though, they all do have those backup regular gauges there.
Do they?
In there. Yeah.
I've seen some JetBlue cockpits where it's like, how the fuck do they even fly
like
this
your
thing?
basic artificial horizon, your altimeter,
Okay,
like
all right.
airspeed indicator, like things like that.
Yeah.
I think, even if your flat panels go out, you still have that info.
The other day I was getting my tooth drilled, and I was like, what does this remind me of? And it reminds me of flying.
Whoa.
Like the same thing of sitting there. You hear weird noises. You smell things you don't want to smell.
You're horrified.
And you just kind of in your head just kind of go with it and trust that this guy knows what he's doing.
That's great.
really
It's the
funny.
same thing.
You're all tense. You're in your seat. Blah.
What's that?
Any
What's
different
that?
sound? Yeah. If it's just, you're okay. You're okay. It's the sound it makes. But then it's like, what was that?
Yeah. Are you horrified by the smells that come out of your own body?
Oh my God.
When they drill a tooth, you're like, really?
You ever have them take
Really?
like a cap off?
Like no.
Like a temporary cap?
Hey, what's under there?
Oh my God.
Really?
What is that
It
under
releases the depths of hell.
there? That shit should just not ever be released.
It's
yeah.
so bad in your mouth. My dentist once was like, you've got to floss more. This when I was younger. And I was like, all right, I will. He's like, no, I'm serious. You really have to. And he couldn't get through to me. I was just like, I'm not flossing.
Oh, whatever.
And he's like, here's what I want you to do. He gave me floss. He's like, floss your teeth. I'm like, okay, I'm flossing. I'm like showing him the technique. Like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. He goes, I thought that was it. He goes, now smell it. I was like, oh. And I've been flossing every day since.
Wow.
Just the shit in your mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
You're walking around like a shit mouth.
Shit, man.
Just pushing food down between your teeth all day long.
Teeth
You really are.
Very poor design of the teeth. It should just be one thing that just wraps around in your mouth, one tooth.
Like a beaver.
Just like no gaps between them, just...
Why are the gaps there?
Yeah.
Do we know?
I guess they couldn't figure out, the good Lord couldn't figure out how to just make one piece come down.
The Lord
Just
Jesus
grows out.
Christ?
Our good Lord.
The Lord wanted...
And Savior?
The Lord
God.
had plans for fangs.
Yeah. Why do we need all these teeth? It should just be upper tooth, lower tooth.
How about a blender?
Or fucking right on the roof of your mouth. Comes a little spinny thing, and just
It's so much easier to drink your meals.
And you have a couple spots.
Blenders should be everywhere.
Yeah, blenders should be everywhere.
It's so much easier to just drink it.
It's all going to be, just go to a steakhouse, they bring it out. It's nice, it's sizzling, and fries and all that. And then
Sometimes
blender at the
chewing.
table, and you drink it.
Sometimes chewing, it's like, really?
The worst.
I'm not into this meal. I would rather drink it and move on with my fucking day.
And don't you have like teeth that's like spots where that's your food collector spot?
Oh, yeah, don't chew over there.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a food pocket.
Oh, God.
A food pocket. Right,
And they've been
totally.
trying for years to figure this thing out.
God.
And it's a pain in the ass to keep it clean.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
How do you get in there?
I don't know. I floss. He even closed the gap so the food pocket is not as much. But now the dental floss is the pain in the ass to get between those two teeth.
Now there's broken floss in the food pocket.
God. Shrimp and clams are not my friend. Because that shit collects in my food pocket.
Do you ever have a day where you're like, I'm not going to clean the food pocket, and then I have to. And then like a big chunk of beef, like the size of a small fillet, comes out. You're like, what if I hadn't?
A fillet. Oh, God.
Yeah, there is a news story about a girl who is a dentist and pulled out all of her ex-boyfriend's teeth.
Oh, man.
Why?
This guy's an idiot.
He is an idiot, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Because they were...
He had broken up with this girl, right? And then he had an appointment. She was a dentist. And he had an appointment to see her before they broke up. And then the time came about for the appointment, and he decided to go. So he went. She anesthetizes him and pulled out every one of his teeth. He ripped his fucking teeth out.
Where do these stories happen?
I don't know.
Where do these stories
That's
happen?
hilarious. Yeah, where? That's a good
was
question.
that Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Is it a
you
real
wanna know
story?
Is it a real story?
You think?
Because that certainly sounds
Polish.
horrific.
Polish dentist.
I will pull. I've known some Polish girls. They are pretty vindictive.
Oh my God, they would.
You know, what are you doing? What? Why you do that to me?
Why do you do not need these teeth now?
Man,
You will not need these teeth.
I wonder if she was
anymore.
getting. I wonder if she was getting DMs
Getting what?
after they broke up. Direct messages. You know, that just happens. I don't know. But yeah, it just happens. But is it a true story?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I mean,
Rip that out.
In Poland.
yeah, ABC's reporting on it.
Oh well, then it's got to be true.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Fox News alert.
Let's see how ABC News handled the story.
With a chuckle, you think?
Oh no, they're
It's a
gonna be
horrid
like,
story, but you, like,
Wait, let's go through all the features here.
All right.
How does the mainstream news take care of a story like this?
I think with a tad bit of humor. I think they're going to chuckle at this one a little, and then they're going to criticize the guy for going to her in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
A little tongue in cheek.
Yeah, a little tongue-in-cheeky. Right. They won't do a total serious thing here.
All right. Let's see. World News Now.
News Now delivers your morning papers.
That's a good name for it.
It's time for the morning news. First story
We're just having
really
fun
is
now.
something. So there was a breakup. It's never
less than
easy,
tongue in
but
cheek,
apparently the dumpy was a scorned dentist. Well, her ex-boyfriend decides that he's going to keep his appointment with her and
Look at
goes
him
in
trying to
because
act.
she's got
Shaking his
toothache.
head.
Well, while he is under anesthesia, she surgically removes all 32 of her ex-boyfriend's teeth because he dumped her.
Are they playing sound effects?
Zuski,
Are they playing sound effects?
Wait, that's our sound effect. We
Yeah,
just
that was
used
the old one.
I thought the was you.
No.
I thought the sound
No,
effect
that's
was
him.
No, the guy decided he needs to be ghetto now for this story. When he's talking about,
shit!
when he's talking about Romney or Obama, he's not doing that. But when it comes to teeth pulling,
she pulled them teeth out. How many teeth?
He actually said, "Good Lord."
Good Lord.
And he's crossing his arms and shaking his he's wheeling away from the desk.
that ain't right, though.
And then they're playing screamy sound effects.
Why do they add "though" to the end of sentences? I don't understand.
I don't
this.
even know, though.
What a joke.
If you want to have fun for maybe 5 minutes, put THO in the Twitter search. It'll blow your mind. How do you just put THO at the end of sentences?
It's true.
What the fuck?
Like a retarded Shakespeare.
Okay, back to the story.
Years old is the now person with no teeth.
All 32 teeth.
All 32.
Oh,
34-year-old
teeth.
Anna Makowiak is the dentist who now is under investigation for medical malpractice, abusing the trust of a patient, and apparently she could face 3 years in jail. But this is my question. Why did he dump her? Maybe she was a little nutty. And so if she was a little nutty, then why do you go and get...
Yeah.
Why do you keep the appointment?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
I'd like to cancel my extraction for Thursday.
Now he's doing a routine.
Now he's
doing a
doing-
phone call.
He's got a phone.
He's
got
doing
props.
Cosby, making a phone call.
He did Cosby / fucking Pryor there.
I'm not going to have to cancel my appointment. This is ABC News?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like their show that comes on like 4 o'clock in the morning nationally.
That is really... That is a mockery.
It's a mockery of the news.
It really is.
Yeah. He's
Sound
doing
effects.
shticks. They're playing sound effects.
I wish I could do
screamy
Cosby.
sound
The
effects.
guy does Cosby.
You let me
Props.
see. I'd like to cancel my extraction.
Because I want to keep my teeth.
Now all he can eat is Jello, Mr. Cosby.
Jello.
This is why when you watch Network now, it just seems like a telling of what happens on the news.
Who are you?
Like, yeah. My name's Sam.
Sam Roberts.
Hi, Sam.
Prime
We
time.
were speaking earlier.
Oh. All right. Go back to this.
Not coming in with the X with the pliers and the Novocaine putting me on
I
and
mean,
taking
he
all
didn't
my
deserve
teeth.
this to happen, but it wasn't the smartest
She's
thing.
obviously a little nuts, but come on now. The
Why
dude,
keep the appointment?
hell hath no fury. How many ways you gotta learn? Now, enjoy your pudding. Oh,
There it
all
is.
right. Ada Kate may hear about this honeybee shortage all the time.
They are
you know,
morons.
Plant for the crops and all this. Apparently, it's
They are morons.
That
They
is
don't even
horrible.
have a point of view either.
No.
They're just throwing.
No.
That guy's crazy because she's crazy, and we enjoy your pudding.
Yeah, there wasn't a real thought out reaction to the story. They're just, she's crazy. Why would he go? He's crazy. Yeah.
He crazy,
Two
she
clowns.
crazy. Yeah.
And he really ended with pudding. He really did the Cosby all the way.
Let's put THO on Twitter. Let's see what's coming up right now.
You got
Oh,
to
really?
put in your teeth when you break up with a girl.
Doing Sammy Davis Jr. / Cosby / Pryor.
He's grabbing prop phones. He's playing sound effects.
That is not the news.
No, not even close.
Good God.
Give us some of the those coming in right now.
You think Walter Cronkite ever did a shtick on the news?
Exactly. We pushed his chair away from the desk.
Yeah. Well, let me grab a phone. That's the way it was.
Amanda Perez says, no, really. Obama shouts out Young Jeezy, though.
Yeah.
One guy says, Dawn Richards' EP is fire, though.
How about this one? 28 more days of school, though. Though. THO.
THO.
Doe.
Yeah.
That's a big one in the community, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know this?
I was not privy to the though.
Baby picture us falling in love. Why are you moving when I'm trying to read one of these? Baby picture us falling in love. Cute, though.
What the fuck?
Still haven't went to sleep. Bout to now, though.
What is with the though?
I noticed this a while ago. And it's all black people. White. This is not a white thing, man. This is not even like a Wigger thing where they're trying to do the black thing. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen on Twitter.
Good.
I noticed this
eye
a
on
long time ago. Give me a couple more. Kanye killed that don't like dough. That's an actual tweet. Kanye killed that don't like dough.
I'm stunned here.
What about this one? Simply asking the question, WTF are birthmarks, though?
Yeah.
What? I don't.
All right,
I really
how about
don't
this
get
one?
this.
RT, obviously, retweet. Retweet this if you bout that life, dough.
If you bout that life?
Yeah, you got that life.
Okay.
Ugly this, ugly that, twit pic, y'all body, dough.
That doesn't really make sense.
Dude, you could spend an hour just looking at those tweets.
What is the though
When I'm
mean?
really bored on
Even
Twitter,
though
I
this.
just put
Even though?
THO in there.
It's
Even
like,
though?
it's like,
Yeah.
but it's good though.
Yeah, give me a
That's
few
like-
more.
Like, my Lakers winning the championship, though, LOL.
Oh, no, you can't do it that way. It ends with dough.
But he's laughing after.
No, you can't do that. That's not the proper form.
I don't know why I'm wide awake, though.
Yeah, move.
It doesn't make sense to put a though there
But they-
on any of this.
Wait. Okay. I'm mad. I seen a homeless person with the laptop, though.
It doesn't.
You didn't know about this?
I had no clue.
Dude, I'm telling you, you could have. I swear, maybe I got a boring life. You could have so much fun just fucking.
That's a good eye.
Grammatically, that sentence should read, I'm mad. However, on the plus side, I've seen a homeless person with a
Yeah,
laptop.
right.
But that's not what he's saying.
Not though.
Yeah, give me a few more. Give me a whole new page so we can look through. Let's see.
Let me live, though.
Who up though? That's a tweet. Who up though?
Who up though?
I wish I could see. I wish I could sleep though.
Who started this?
I have no idea, man. Maybe someone in the
Jay-Z.
community could help us out.
JC.
Because it's not just a little bit.
No,
Yeah,
no,
It's not. It comes in all the time
Tons
on
of them.
Twitter.
It's so amazing that
Because the black people control the Twitter trends.
the cool words.
Yeah, all the cool words, the
Twitter
trends.
trends are started with black people, and they're kept going by the black tweeters.
Really?
Oh yeah. You'll notice. You'll notice that.
You notice that though.
You'll notice that. Go.
Should we be using though?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know,
Are we
though.
allowed to? The keyword. The keyword, though.
I can use it, but you can't.
Oh, yeah. Though. Oh, no, I'm going to be doing this now.
All right, though.
And they started LLS.
Yeah.
Blacks use LLS.
LLS.
Laughing like shit.
No way.
Laughing like shit.
Is that like a
Brian
black
in Baltimore,
person
thank
LOL?
you. Yeah. Laughing like
Laughing
shit.
like shit. Holy shit.
And what is
Taking a dumb language, Twitter, and making it dumber.
Making it even dumber.
Brian in New York. What's up, Brian?
Hey guys, on Instagram, if you go on Instagram, hashtag BSGD, booty smell good dough.
Oh, really? That's a big hashtag? BSGT. Booty smell good. What?
S-O-E. So it's to another level. Booty smell good dough.
D-O-E.
Dough. Oh,
Instead of T-H-O.
D-O-E. Dough. That's like
So
though.
they're taking though, and now they're going with dough.
Dough.
You got a few more doughs?
I was looking up the LLS. I'm feeling myself today, laughing like shit.
Oh, really?
I'm feeling myself.
Dough. Go back to dough. Dough is my favorite.
LLS.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's, yeah.
Oh,
come on.
boy.
Tom Popper, read a few of those.
They don't want the
Dough.
LOL.
Find a couple good doughs.
All right, well,
Dough.
same
Who's
stuff.
still up, Dough?
Dough.
They don't even understand the right usage. That's
No,
the thing.
the proper usage of though.
I need to cut this Sade off, though, before I slice my carotid artery.
What?
Though.
The mac and cheese dough
This mac and cheese dough.
was made by God himself.
You could Foursquare
You know what?
that to the Red Lobster.
Oh, yeah.
I can't argue that tweet. There's nothing
That's a
better than
good
mac
one.
and cheese. Unless you throw a little bacon in there, and then you're really talking.
Oh, man.
A little bit. Just a little bacon.
ESPN had the biggest pause ever today, though.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't
You
make
don't need the
sense.
though.
Oh, wait. Stop. Did it pass?
Yeah, go up a little.
We over here cooling dough.
The person I'm texting right now, though.
That doesn't make sense.
Man, Kobe should come into next season with the fro, though.
Fro though.
Fro, though. That's a
I'm
good
telling you, Twitter was made for THO.
Though. Look at it. That is
Up
crazy.
watch my Lakers game, dough.
How'd you find this as a white guy?
I like hanging on trending topics, and then when you check out some tweets, you go, "Holy fuck, this THO thing! What is this?"
I'm up.
So I researched it.
Let me jump in the shower, though.
I'm up. Don't need my best friend, though.
I'm up, not sleepy, though.
I like this one. I can live off string cheese, like really, though.
It kind
These are
of
all real fucking tweets.
it kind of works in a weird fucking way.
Oh, man.
Here's one.
String cheese.
I need to work on my pride, though.
Though.
My shit terrible.
1, 2, 3. My wifey, even though you cheat on me with Tyrese, I'm so proud of everything you're doing in life, and I'm always here for you. I love you. Holy crud.
Yeah, keep going, Sam. This is just fucking
I
rude.
smashed that Pop-Tart, though.
That's not one, is it?
Yeah, it was. It was.
I could live off string cheese, though.
Yeah.
It's my birthday, though. Yay, yay, yay. Happy birthday.
I'm stunned here.
Up still smoking, though.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Those started in Detroit. Tony in Florida.
Of course it did.
Oh, yeah?
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 Then the D?
Any more?
And the D, though?
You can read these all day.
Yeah, they really are fucking hilarious.
Boozy is boo-boo, though.
And this guy just writes, Lakers, though.
Well, Kurt Love's saying, I haven't heard one though tweet about working, raising kids, or getting married. Yeah. I got to get the kids off to school, though.
How about Kurt worry about fucking feeding his stupid kittens?
They're adorable. He has them up on
Racist
kitty
fuck.
cam.
Checking my 401k, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
This Dow be crazy, though.
Oh, here we go. 2 wrongs don't make us right, but we equal dough.
That's from Juice.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Juice.
People really do hate to see you doing good, though.
Yeah. Warp.
Kenny has so much swag, though.
No.
Unbelievable.
I should eat my sandwich, though.
All right, we can
I
go
love
to
how
break.
I like when they don't end with it. I like when they put it in the middle.
It doesn't work that way.
I know. 'Cause
You gotta
it shows
end with
they're
though.
confused.
I knew that was going to happen, though.
Even though. These from last night.
Yeah. So.
I knew this was going to happen, though. I could live off string cheese.
That is great.
Some of them work, though, man.
I don't know if I haven't heard this in speech.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't heard this. It's not like a, you know what I'm saying.
It's
yeah?
happening.
It's happening?
Big time.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard it either.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gotta listen, though.
What do
You got to listen, though.
You got to listen, though.
Though.
In the community.
In the community?
Yeah.
I haven't been listening to the community
I
much.
gotta be honest with you. Black people make some things really fun.
They really do.
They kind of make things fun.
Yeah. Everything fun.
It's kind of fun now. All I
Say
wanna is-
though?
I just want to say, though.
It is fun. I'll give you that.
I could live off string cheese.
I can live off string. You just see him sitting there peeling that string cheese. Damn, this is good, though.
And I
got to tweet this.
Yeah, I got to tweet this string cheese, though.
I've been on a string cheese kick lately, too.
Oh,
man.
really?
They got one with just a little bit of jalapeno in there, though.
Yeah, I like
God.
this.
I love that, though.
I like your standard string cheese, though.
Love the string cheese.
Sometimes I just bite it. I don't even peel it, though.
Oh, shit.
Any more, Sam? I'm obsessed with this.
Dough.
How can more money mean more problems, though? I need to get me some sunflower seeds, though.
Come on.
It's a great little smorgasbord.
But who would ever tweet about sunflower seeds? That's a great tweet because of the dough.
I'm going to start putting doughs in my tweets.
Yeah, I think
Though. Yeah, I might
about
start just putting though. I might just start that so I'm on this timeline here.
Hanging with Opie Radio, dough.
Dough. Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that too.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
A chick will never truly say how many miles her engine got. I ain't talking about cars, though.
I like this one. Most females named Brittany be fine though.
Yeah, I want to see one ugly Brittany. You think they changed their name when they realized they're going to be ugly?
Yeah.
Seriously. Go with their middle name or something.
I believe that, though.
You got an Ashley out there, but she's ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
So she goes with, like, I don't know, Veronica.
Mildred.
Dolores. Don't lose by double digits in the playoffs, though.
Go.
I'm stunned. Well,
I am too.
That's amazing.
Really.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Get here you go. Tissues.
Seriously,
Go,
red
go,
alert,
go.
Mars. Fuck.
Boop, boop, boop. You will be spilling that coffee, dough.
Any crackling? Let's listen.
I don't know yet.
It's weird because you slowly start hearing,
Oh, no.
and then everything goes out.
And I keep telling them I can handle coffee in the morning on the board.
Good thing the lid was on there, though.
Shit.
Coffee in the electronic board.
That would have gone off,
If it
though.
went to this.
Yeah,
If you
if it went into the
that.
fader.
Shit, dough.
Good save, dough.
Thank you, dough.
That wasn't bad, though. Let's see. We're not out of the woods yet. I think he got it.
I smell smoke, dough.
We might have to go home early so Mars can make sure this is proper, though.
I'm smelling lots of smoke, dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should clean that up with some string cheese, dough.
Yeah, string cheese. String cheese. And sunflower seeds.
All right, we got to eat. Tom
Yeah.
Papa is here in the house.
Yahoo!
Tom, what are you promoting today? Anything?
My new album's on iTunes.
Oh.
Tom Papa Live in New York City.
Nice.
Other than that, nothing.
I like your Clark Kent hat.
Yeah, I wore the hat today.
I like that hat.
Yeah.
You pull it off.
Thanks.
I can't pull off a hat like that.
You can. You just have to.
Oh, no. I've tried to put a few of them on to see, and I'm like, oh, fuck no.
You need the right shape.
I don't know
You
what
get
it
me
is.
a good hat, though.
Yeah. I've tried some of those fancy hats. I'm like, no, man.
You
These
need
guys would laugh their asses off. I came in like that.
You need a pork pie with a stingy brim, dough.
Stingy brim. That's a stingy brim.
All right. We'll be back.
Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show. Getting topical. Hold up, wait a minute. With the Sex Man.
Good morning, sexy.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Having Gillette problems here.
No, you're not. You're not having Gillette problems. What are you doing?
What's going on?
The Gillette's cutting out here on me.
What?
They had to bring in another monitor, and the Gillette feed just keeps cutting out on me.
Such a liar.
Anyway.
Do we really need Gillette right now? In the middle of your bit?
Just as long as the song doesn't cut out, yeah.
That sounds perfectly normal.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
You know Gillette sounds perfectly fine, right?
Yeah, it sounds fine. I don't have a visual element for the screen here. It's completely black.
So?
So now,
Why is Sam laughing? And don't say whatever to me. I have nothing to do with anything, fucker. Sam, why are you hiding?
It's getting weird.
Oh, God.
So we're riding the storm out, huh?
Oh, no.
Yes, this is very inside. I'm sorry, people. Very strange you would pick this song. It's his bit. He could have went anywhere with this bit.
Went anywhere.
What, Weather Channel 30 years ago?
30 years ago, debuted.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why we're playing Riding the
All
Storm
right.
Out?
I like that. Wow, 30 years?
30 years ago today.
Everyone laughed about that whole Weather Channel thing.
Well, it was the first niche channel, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it, right?
Well, there was...
What was the first niche channel? 30 years ago, we're talking 19...
ESPN? Maybe?
1980... I'm going to go 1982.
Yeah.
That's 30 years ago, right?
That is 30 years ago.
So that was... CNN was around.
Yeah.
CNN was late 70s, I think.
They had ESPN and also, though, like A&E. But A&E was the arts and entertainment, and it was a weird... It's not like it is now.
No.
All these channels have kind of changed into something else.
It's true.
Yeah, because A&E was... I don't even remember. What used to be on A&E? Arts and entertainment.
Arts and entertainment.
Yeah. And ESPN is entertainment...
Is that niche,
sports programming network. So they weren't just exclusively supposed to be sports. But
I guess
history had history on it.
Yes, history actually had history.
Yeah, I guess ESPN is a niche channel, obviously. But I'm thinking like weather. It's like
history finally ran out of Hitler videos, Hitler films,
right?
And had to,
actually do other history.
Then
they started chasing gators through the South.
Right. Then for some reason, reality shows took over everything.
But the Weather Channel, absolutely niche and kind of dumb.
Well, the
only time the Weather Channel's not dumb is when a hurricane's coming through.
The Weather
and maybe
Channel
the tornadoes too, right?
Was pretty handy a while ago. It went through a phase where everyone laughed about it.
Yeah.
And it was stupid. Then it kind of got like, all right, I'll turn on the Weather Channel, see what the fucking weather's going to be. And now it's kind of obsolete because of the internet. You pick up your phone, I just go, click, scroll down, there it is, weather.
Yeah,
that's my fucking
satellite
weather.
maps.
Yeah, I don't
on your phone.
need them.
We pretty much don't need anything anymore.
We really don't need anything.
I was thinking about it yesterday, man. Why are people going to school still?
Oh, shit. Now you're
think about
now
it.
You're saying something crazy.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Hey, don't. A, everything you're learning is already on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And B, you don't even have to learn it anymore because it's dummy proof.
See, but you wouldn't know that A came before B.
All right, so basic shit.
See?
The only thing school does is forces you to do it.
Yeah. You wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Unless people forced you to do it.
Why are you teaching people trigonometry?
Because some people might want to become engineers,
fair enough,
pilots.
You know what you do?
Yeah.
1 week of trigonometry for everybody, and then the teacher has to focus, have complete focus, and point to the kids like, oh, you actually care about trigonometry. Well, we're going to move you to the special fucking trigonometry room. and then everyone else gets to move on to something else.
You guys
think about
to dodgeball. Jared's going to trig room.
Yeah, you're going to trigonometry. You are obviously superior.
Let's talk to the teachers. They know what I'm talking about. They have a room full of kids that they have to teach trigonometry to, knowing that 95% of the kids, A, don't need it, or B, give a shit.
Or C, get it.
Right. But there's a couple percent there that are going, oh, they can point them out.
But don't you think that there's a certain discipline to it, and a certain even though you might not use trigonometry, just the exercise the brain, kind of the power to figure things out.
But why not exercise your brain with stuff that you care about?
Well, the stuff you care about might be stuff that other people don't. Again, so you're kind of put them in history class so one person could like it and the rest can go, I hate this, put me in trig.
I think we all need a basic understanding of things. But I was into sociology. I couldn't take a lot of sociology classes because I was too busy with stupid trigonometry. Who gives a fuck? I want to learn about faraway lands and how the people live.
Dope.
That's what college is for. High school is just kind of it's the snack pack.
See,
the variety pack.
It's the variety pack is high school, and then you could get the big nice box of cereal you like. And that's college. I'm only eating Frosted Flakes. I'm majoring in Frosted Flakes.
But why are you memorizing and learning
Sometimes
shit?
you got to eat the Special K.
Yeah. But why are you memorizing and learning shit when you can look up anything on your phone now?
Because with just watching my kids, they go to look something up on their phone, and then they see Angry Birds. So
you're not really...
And they spin out in that for a while.
That's funny.
What grade do you need to go to?
I think you need...
And then after that, I really believe it starts becoming more of a waste.
I really think that up to...
9th grade?
Yeah, high school. Like, you could do the college thing, get more specific in high school.
Right.
Yeah, I could do that.
Start it up then, you know?
Sending kids to college completely doesn't make sense at this point.
Why is
Putting them in debt
Well, yeah.
to get a communications degree. Seriously?
Yeah.
Maybe if you're going to be, I don't know, a doctor or a lawyer or something, or learn a specific trade, sure.
That's the problem,
but
though.
basic
It's like
kids going and getting basic degrees and leaving with this debt, that's crazy.
That's insane. That is insane. You really need the people that are going to MIT and doing that, because those scientists are the ones that are making this microphone, and figuring out how to make a bottled water company.
New innovations. Yes.
Yeah.
How do you know that dope?
The ones that are taking their tops off for a communications degree for 4 years in Vanderbilt. You really don't need that.
Well, this started with math. When does math become a waste? Obviously, you need to add, you need to subtract, multiply, a little division, sure.
A little division.
A little division.
A little division. When was the last time you had to fucking do a division problem?
It's true.
Think about it. So after that, then what's the next math after the basics? I forget.
Algebra.
Algebra. Do you need algebra?
Algebra.
When was the last time you did an
Geometry.
algebra problem?
Geometry.
Well, I'm always looking at variables.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, when you get into math, I'm completely moronic. I kind of checked out mentally in my head when it got to algebra, and now I really kind of wish someone had been a little more aggressive, because I freak out when the pizza guy comes. I got to do the tip and the change at the same time. I just go into a panic.
Is that like when the delivery guy comes to the door and he's like, he throws out a number like it's easy, $20. It's like, okay, I got 25 here. Here you go. The ideal situation. When it's like, how much? And he's like, that's $33.50. I'm like, 59. Okay, 33.
That's 40.
I want to give him $5. Wait a minute.
But that's 40, though.
33, 30. I'm counting on my fingers.
I just hold up balled up money like I'm from a small town in Belgium. Take what you need, sir.
I ask for no change, and he gets $5 or $6 tip every time. I don't give a fuck how big the order is. It's the same fucking thing. And
round up.
Yeah, that's it.
That's true.
Make it easy. $5 or $6 every time.
Sometimes it's hard to add $5.
But what happens when it's just high enough where if it comes in at like 36, 39, or 37.39, and then you're giving them 40, then all of a sudden you're cheating them, and you got to look for that extra dollar and
the
change.
Extra buck, and what a pain in the ass.
I'm rounding off and up at the same time.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
If you think about it.
Up and off.
Say 37, I'm going, all right, that's 42, but there's a little change in there, so I'll just throw another $1 in there. I make it really quick.
This is why
really quick.
we don't need trigonometry.
You don't in the end.
I need my tip calculator.
I'm sure the space program was built on the same mathematics.
Yeah.
Just round it up.
Just round it up. Yeah. What's the trajectory we need to intercept our course? Round it up. Burn up in the atmosphere.
Exactly
round
how
it up.
are we going to get into the moon's orbit so so it does not explode? Round it up.
Round it up. No, don't we need some real definite numbers here?
Here's an extra $1. Just make it happen.
All right. I'll wing it.
And Ant didn't graduate high school, and he's a pretty smart motherfucker.
I try, because I learned all by myself.
But you learned a lot on your own, right?
Yes, I did.
Anna says school had a whole conference about kids looking up shit. So now that's a problem, that the kids are like, if your kid's smart enough to look up all their shit, then what's the problem?
Is it really smart enough, or is it,
I think it's pretty smart.
Crafty?
Mm-hmm. What do you got on this, Anna?
Hi. I'm a 5th and 6th grade math and science teacher.
Oh.
And we think about the stuff you're saying. I mean, we say, what are we supposed to teach them if they can look everything up? And there's a lot they don't know. Like, they don't know how to do a Google search.
How do you not know how to do a Google search?
Well, believe me, there are the questions I get asked on Twitter sometimes. It's like, hey, what's that thing? Google it.
They can't. They're 10. They can't do it. So they do learn how. They need to still learn how to write, and then they do need some math.
Do you smoke?
Not anymore. I'm a teacher now.
And you're trying to tell me a 10-year-old doesn't know how to Google? That's such bullshit. My kid,
not efficiently. I mean,
I got this big remote that puts my blinds up and down. My kid is going to be 2 in a week. Guess who's opening and closing my blinds now?
That's good.
I didn't teach him. How the fuck did he figure that out? And my kid's not a genius, by the way. I'm not that guy. All kids are doing this shit. So you're trying to tell me that they don't know how to Google at 10? You're crazy.
I have a 10-year-old. They can Google.
They can Google.
I like how the teacher's yelling over you. Settle down, show. Settle down.
Yeah. I'm not in your fucking classroom. I'm going to out-talk you.
Just going to talk. All right, what do you have to say there, gritty voice girl?
I had a 12-year-old in my house the other day, my nephew, and he wanted to set up an Xbox, and he needed cords and shit. And guess what? Guess who couldn't figure it out? Was it me or the 12-year-old?
Oh, shit.
Okay? So what are you talking about? These kids know way more than us already.
Way more.
Yeah, shut up.
This chick's hilarious.
She's not used to this, right?
No, you're fucking freaking her out. She just goes, hey.
Right.
Raise your hand.
I think you're delusional if you think a 10-year-old doesn't know how to Google.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
I ask them to do it all the time. They can Google search anything in my classroom, and I'm young compared to most teachers. Most teachers are like 40 years old, and they're like scared of all the technology. So, I'm 30, and I let them do this shit. A lot of teachers don't.
Yeah.
So, and they're like, no, you've got to go to an encyclopedia and all this stuff, and that's stupid.
They stopped making encyclopedias.
They did.
Yeah, that's it.
Didn't they stop making... What did they say the other day? We were coming into
Encyclopedia
work.
Britannica.
Was it the dictionary or the encyclopedia? They said, that was it.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Was it Encyclopedia?
For the first time in
Stop
history.
the print version.
Yeah, stop making it.
And then apparently they started getting a bunch of orders for them.
Oh, really?
Because people are like, what? I can't get it. Oh, my God.
That's the hoarders out there. Oh, my God, I need the last one.
I miss this.
Now it's a collector's item.
I got the whole collection since 1962.
Someone want to look up lemurs?
3 out of my 4 bedrooms are filled with encyclopedias.
Encyclopedia Britannicas.
Oh, yeah, and I have cat shit in the freezer, too. But let's not talk about that.
Anything else there, Missy?
Yeah, we're bored.
No, but you guys are right, and teachers should be changing, but...
Let's say hi to Scott in Connecticut. Scott.
Hey, guys, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
Father Guido Sarducci had a bit called The 5-Minute University. It's pretty cool. His premise is everything you learned in college, it's about in 5 minutes you can learn everything that you remember 5 years after graduating college. It's pretty funny.
But you said father.
Do you know any of the funny parts?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, he talked about his business class where he says the word supply, and all you have to do is remember to say the word demand after it.
Oh, boy. We said the funny part. Wow. Oh,
see, we should have stopped you when you said Father Sarducci.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Out of all the SNL characters, guess which one I never got?
Father Guido Sarducci.
And he played the character for 25 fucking years.
From what I hear,
is
he still alive, first of all?
I don't know.
Because if he is, from what I hear,
he's still doing it.
He still puts on the little outfit and goes along. That was one of those things at the original SNL that was kind of like, all right, they're doing a lot of drugs, and apparently they find this funny, and they put it on.
Yeah.
And people were like, maybe I just don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm not cool enough to get it.
I'm not cool enough to get it. That's what you felt like. Like, this guy's great. I don't get it. Holy shit, I'm going to be exposed.
Bring back the fat bumblebee.
Yeah.
I had kids that I grew up with. They were big Monty Python fans, and I felt that way. I'm like, I guess.
Right.
I guess my sense of humor hasn't developed yet.
Right, exactly. I'm not cool enough.
And then, years go by and you get some of the Monty Python, but there were kids that were like, oh, man, this is just amazing.
Why are they crying about the nights that say knee?
There were certain things.
But I had kids, my peers at the time, that lived and died with that shit. And I really wanted to be cool like them.
I was the same way.
You were? Okay.
I was like, all right, it's kind of funny, but why are these guys wetting their pants?
Yeah, they're just crying and fucking quoting it. And
yeah.
That was the
nights that say knee.
Really? And that's funny.
That was one of those things, man. If you were too cool for the room.
They were quoting it, every line.
Yep. And I would just try, and I just never fully understood the whole thing.
A lot of fake laughing in those times.
Yeah, just to be like, I better laugh.
Oh, they would
be on to me.
They would have viewing parties. Oh, we're going to hang out this weekend and watch Monty Python.
Yeah.
And maybe sneak a few beers into my mom's house. And I'd sit around drinking the beer going, holy fuck, I don't know.
It was the same mentality. That was like before Comic-Con ever hit. This is the only place that personality could channel. Was into Monty Python.
Yeah, you watch Monty Python and try to figure out why it's funny.
Right. Exactly.
Some of the stuff was funny.
No, I got
it.
I got it years later, but I was way
like,
too fucking young to be on that same level as these kids.
Yeah. And even on the same level though, it wasn't. They were obsessed.
Yes.
Yeah. They were like
Faulty Towers.
I was like, there's nothing this funny.
I liked Faulty Towers.
Faulty Towers was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was another one that they really got into.
But did you ever have anything in your life that you thought was so funny that you just quoted it for like a whole year?
Yeah.
I never got. I was always like, yeah, that's great. I love it.
Caddyshack was one for me.
Yeah, but you didn't quote it.
Well, for the show maybe, but we're on the radio. We have to quote things, make the clock tick by.
Scott from Connecticut. He's still there?
Yeah.
He is. This is the Father Sarducci guy, hoping we were going to come back to him. All right, Scott.
Wow.
Thank you, sir.
Should have been hung up on.
The nights that say neat.
Really? Yeah. Why do they say that, and why is it funny?
I think we should get that teacher fired. That if she really believes that 10-year-olds can't Google.
Maybe she meant effectively.
Yeah, she thinks she's all important in the front of the class. Writing stuff. She doesn't realize every kid in there has a phone with a Wi-Fi connection, and they're like looking at porn and doing whatever they want to do behind her back.
But I have my virtual teacher right here in my pocket.
But if we all have smartphones where we can look up anything, how do you prove your intelligence? Because if you're talking about something, I could go, fuck, man. I want in on this conversation.
We raise smart people.
But how do you do that?
Smartphones.
I think that is a real question for education.
I completely. When my wife asks me a question, I just look at her like, "Why are you asking me? Look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up."
There were some things you would never know unless you went to the library. Like there was shit. You'd be at home and go, "I really want to know what that is and know about that." You look around your house, you're like, "There's nothing in here that will inform me of what I need to know or want to know. I have to go to the library, and get a book about this and read it."
But
take time out of my day.
But then what would happen when you went to the library? Let's be honest.
I would go to the photography section and look for nude pictures of women.
Of course.
In the photography section. And then get these giant photo books and just thumb through them. Okay, nudes, great, I'm here.
And then if you were real desperate, you would just look up dirty words and read.
Well, you could do that, too.
That used to be fun. That used to be a little titillating.
I used to take the photography books back to the table with other books.
Yeah.
And I'd find like a good picture, right? And then I'd shut the book, kind of, but I'd be grabbing the page that the good picture was on, and I'd make it look like I was reading another book while I slowly was ripping the picture out of the photography book because I wanted that picture to take home and enjoy.
There's nothing funnier than the slow rip.
The slow rip, because I didn't want to. And occasionally, if the paper was too loud,
Anything worse than being turned on to some nasty shit in a book, and then you do go to the library, and you look it up, and some asshole like you got there before you and ripped it out, like fuck,
and you know it's your friend.
I was very good at ripping out the dirty pictures and folding them, but not putting the folds on the good part.
Right.
Like you can't just fold a picture of a nudie up.
Anything better than having a dirty picture in your back pocket for later?
The fucking
later. I would after dinner mint.
I would be walking home from the library, literally going.
You can feel it in your back pocket.
When I get home. Oh, me and her are going to be together.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
What I got in my back pocket right now.
Oh, yeah. It's filthy.
It usually was when you went to someone else's house who had the cool dad who had the Playboy
subscription.
Yeah. And then you would fucking grab a couple of those pages for later.
Oh my God! And you could. That was the thing. Like now, like a kid will have all this porn on their phone. They can fly through anything. We had relationships. Like you had one magazine with. You learned who that girl was. She was with you for a couple years. You dated
and you
her.
got tired of her. After a while, you're like, boy, I sure wish I found another magazine. I think we're gonna have to break up.
But there was one. There was a girl.
GM the magazine.
This blonde on this like red raft. You can
see it today, right?
I still see it.
Oh, really?
Oh, every time it's just like, oh, there she is again. Hello, hello, Candy.
Yeah.
Hello, Candy. With an eye. Hello, Candy.
Now, I mean, I couldn't imagine fucking video. The hardcore porn video is available to everybody for free. It's just there. And to like that, just imagine a moving fucking picture back then. Oh my
God.
It was crazy. If you turned the page of a Playboy or Penthouse and the pictures were similar, so it almost looked like her leg was moving in some wacky flip animation thing, it was like, oh, it's like she's moving.
It's alive.
Yeah. Now it's just like, you know what? I think I'm going to look at hand jobs today.
Right.
I'm just going to look at chicks giving dudes hand jobs. And then I'll go to you know what? I'm going to go to fetish. You know,
and then I'll go to flute practice.
It really is astounding.
And the teacher's like, these kids don't know how to Google.
They don't know how to Google. No, they know how to Google.
No, they don't Google trigonometry.
No.
But they Google
Googling
trig.
ass play.
Oh, Rocky Horror, the same as Monty Python? We had the Rocky Horror people in my school.
Man. Yeah.
They had to go to the midnight shows and stuff.
Oh,
and
God. Man.
You know what? Fuck it.
Bring
I
the
never
water
got Rocky
guns.
Horror.
No, enough.
I never understood
Kind
why
of
that was so
amusing.
great.
Kind of amusing.
Kind of amusing.
yeah.
That's it. Not worthwhile of going every weekend on Friday and bringing toast and fucking water guns
and doing the dances.
Doing the dances, dressing up like the characters.
Oh, God.
Man.
It's so great. And then when it gets to this part, everybody shoots water pistols in the air.
It's great. You know, I come here every week dressed like Frankenfurter, and I have a family here.
And then we go to the ride.
Oh,
really? Yeah, that's all I hear.
It's just a jump to the left. That's all you hear.
Every time they would explain it to me, I just kept thinking, at what point do you get laid?
Right. Does it ever end with your penis entering a vagina?
Because if not, I'm going to get a six-pack and try and hook up with her.
Yeah, I'm going to go into
Kelly.
the woods where, next to my house where I know people are partying.
Or something might really happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I never got that.
That's hilarious. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
Put your hands on your hips.
Let's say hi to John. We actually got another teacher
you
with this Google shit. John, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, listen. All right, I'm a teacher in the city. All right, I teach a class that uses computers. All right, like search engines and stuff to help them write their research papers. All right, I teach them how to write research papers so when they go to college, they don't fail out. All right.
Right.
You give them Google. You give them
all right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Maybe we should teach your kids that you shouldn't end every sentence with "all right."
All right. Go ahead. All right.
All right. Go ahead.
What's up?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You give them Google. You say, okay, look up this. They do it, and they just give you the bare bones of it. They can't explain it in their own words. They can't put their own 2 cents in it. It's just like, here it is. This is it, and they have no say in it. It's garbage.
Hands on your hips.
This isn't even the right version.
Oh, there's a delete problem.
Why isn't this the right version?
The only thing that was kind of amusing for me.
Were you busy?
The only thing that was kind of amusing for me is when I learned that Meatloaf was in it.
Oh, yeah. It's like, okay, that made it amusing.
All right, we got a guy that we've done this bit, but it's always fun. We'll go to Jimmy in Staten Island. Jimmy, go ahead, sir.
Good morning, boys. I was lucky. I had two older brothers. My brother John showed me my first nude, which was Barbie Benton in Playboy.
Barbie Benton, amazing Playboy.
A classic.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Timeless, except for the bush.
Yeah, that's great. I love this.
78 there. You had the bush back then. And then my mother used to get like these books in a month. And there was one that came in called Origins by like Leakey, like these two like guys, anthropologists.
Yeah.
I picked that book as a child, and I always looked at the African women with the big African titties, and I proceeded to hump pillows. That's what I did back then.
I humped a pillow or two in my day.
Pillows.
Sometimes you stack the pillows. It's even better.
Yeah, you fold it in half, and you do the old pillow hump.
Yeah, I pillow humped. What the hell?
I never got the pillow.
No
hump.
pillow
You never
humping.
pillow humped?
I never got the
didn't
pillow
do the job.
With the picture up near the wall there?
Like you were with her?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Centerfolds there. Heads were just a little too small, but almost proportionate to
Actual
what you were doing.
size. So you're like, oh, hey, baby.
Gentlemen, my brother Johnny also had that commemorative Hustler edition with the girl wearing the American flag. It was the old scratch and sniff centerfold.
Oh, the scratch and sniff centerfold in Hustler. I do remember that.
Yes. I humped a pillow or two to that. Yep. Now you just troll, like in the middle of the night. I said, I'm married now 11 years. I'm a paycheck with a penis. My wife doesn't use the penis. And there I am, locking myself in the basement at Porn MD, just putting in anything. Midget. Okay, let's wake up to a midget. It's fucking pathetic, and I'm punching out.
Right.
Wow,
Was he a
what
teacher?
a mess.
Was this guy a teacher?
Yeah, that was all about Googling.
Jump to the left.
There it is.
Hands on your hips.
And what was the thing? Like, it would say something and everybody would respond in the audience.
Oh, you have to talk back to the screen when they
Yeah.
say things.
Why? Why do you have
There was
to
like
do
a
that?
thing-
I'm not black.
Well, you have to.
Those people
Yeah.
do that. Though.
Yeah, there was that thing, like, they would say something on the screen. It was almost like drinking during Newhart. Where
Right,
everybody would have to say the
they
same
would have to
thing.
say the same thing. It was like it was a whole thing that they would act out. And then, and then certain people, especially, but there was a whole hierarchy too.
Right, exactly.
So the people that were like the good people dressed up would stand in front of the screen and act the movie out as the movie was fucking playing. And they'd get so into it, and they were like stars.
But
they
yeah.
were like fucking stars.
How did that all happen?
I don't fucking
When did it go past just being a movie?
This is really before there was no nerd outlet at the time. It really, it's like now you can go to comic books, you can go to Comic-Con, you have video games. Back then, all that energy went into that.
I remember watching Rocky Horror the first time on like Cinema 100. Back in the first days of cable television, and it was every so often they'd pop a movie on, and late night was Rocky Horror because there were a couple of tits in it and stuff, which was pretty exciting. But I never got it or really liked the whole thing. It was kind of weird, like you said, mildly amusing.
Right, exactly.
I would love to
Susan
see.
Sarandon was pretty hot in it.
Oh wow, old golf ball eyes.
Oh, the fan club.
I would love. I would love to find the first porno site back it too. I think that'd be very stimulating.
The first porno site.
I remember
made.
Cinema 100, like Ant's talking about, and there was one they played all the time, and it was all just fairy tales. But
Fairy Tales was the one. That
was it called Fairy Tales?
Yeah.
If I found that, I would be. I would have an instant fucking boner.
It was a movie
Because it would
called
bring me
Fairy
right
Tales.
back, man. That was like, holy fuck, this is heaven.
It's like your first girlfriend.
I
And
saw
it
the
probably
guy.
is a shitty fucking.
It's terrible.
It's probably terrible, but this is one of the first things I ever whacked off to.
The guy that stars in it.
Yeah.
I saw him recently in a Cadillac commercial.
How would you know that?
I don't know. I just things like that stick with me.
See, look at the girl is ugly.
It was like a musical porno. This is like something that
I don't know if
Burt
this is
Reynolds'
it,
character in Boogie Nights would have made. No, I'm pretty sure this is it.
This was on Cinema 100?
Yeah.
I don't remember all the singing.
Yeah, it was a musical.
No, man, then I'm thinking of something else that had a fairy tale theme. I don't remember this, to be honest with you.
I don't remember this part. I do remember the part with the midget.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? That's the guy right there.
Queen's box? Yes, and after the king's ball comes off, we're eating dinner in the queen's box.
He wound up being... I saw him in like an episode of Three's Company.
It's more like a box lunch.
You mean they'll
be more than
They're doing double entendre?
Yeah, box lunch.
Wow, that girl's really getting it to the right of what we're watching.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you're watching some bad softcore porno. There's a girl literally being ass pounded and throat fucked in the window.
Showing her goods in the water.
It is slutload.com, so.
He's just emptying a bottle of water in her asshole. What the fuck?
Wow.
This is what happened, though. It started with this, and now we're...
And now look at where we are.
Costumes and a story.
Yeah.
What do you do on a hot night with a what?
In Wonderland.
In Wonderland.
It's like an Alice in Wonderland.
I don't remember all this singing, Ant, to be
It
honest
was
with you.
all a musical. The whole thing was a musical.
All right.
Captain Kangaroo's in it.
There was this, and there was Cheerleaders, which was the one where...
Cheerleaders, we joke about. We were doing cheerleaders lines at Cleveland.
What have we got here?
Ourselves.
Well, what have we got here?
It was always the father that was just minding his own business, watching TV late night, and his daughter's friend had to come downstairs to get a drink of water or something.
Yeah.
But she was in tiny nothing outfits.
Oh, hi, Mr. Jones. And he'd be sitting there, and he, what have we got here? Well, why don't you come sit down and talk for a while?
Is it time for practice?
Yes. Well, always so surprised that the girl was coming in. Yeah. Lots of great fucking hairy bushes in that one.
Who was the broad? She was very big in the soft corn industry when we were growing up.
Soft corn?
Soft porn, excuse me. With the big, huge, over-the-top, fake, fucking tight
I don't remember any of their names.
No. And she had kind of like an ethnic look to her. It was just slightly.
Wow.
And, oh, is this it?
No more hot dogs. I got bored with the kids.
Wait, who's this?
Well, sit down there.
Oh, it's Choppy.
Oh, it's Choppy.
Well,
it's too bad.
What have we got here? The chick's sitting on his lap.
He doesn't know what's happening.
I got bored with the kids.
Oh, well, you better sit down then. Yes, you are sitting down.
Who's winning?
Well, it's pretty tight now, but the halfback just hit the end with a button hook.
Oh, does that mean he unhooked his buttons?
No, not exactly. It's where he starts on a fly pattern and then goes down and in.
And then the rest of the movie is them fucking the whole other team so that their team wins. Jesus Christ.
They seem so much nicer to each other in these.
Yeah. See, the cheerleaders had to go to the opposing school, fuck the team, so they'd be tired, and their team would win.
Is this the coach getting it?
Yeah. Then the coach gets it.
Wow.
And they lose the game?
Well.
Yeah. Well, what have we got here? Oh, yeah. Is that Hotsy Totsy?
All right, they certainly could Google this shit on their own.
Well, yeah, see? Yes, you can Google that on your own.
So that's your assignment, class.
Yes, class.
You won't find that.
Just a jump to the left.
I'll never hear that the same way again.
Oh, this is what it was.
Oh, is that?
When there's a guide to going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
A guide to going to the
For you
Rocky Horror.
first timers that don't really know what's
Can
happening.
you just Google this, Tom Papa?
Yeah. And when you hear the name Brad Majors, everyone would yell asshole. Remember that?
Asshole, right, because he was an asshole.
Brad Majors, and the whole crowd would yell asshole. That was that's really going crazy.
That is crazy.
That's edgy.
Yelling asshole.
That's edgy.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Every time people would, we're going to go and we're going to see it on Friday nights at midnight. And I would just sit there and think, well, there's no chance for me to get action at this at all.
No, none. Let's go. Are they still doing it somewhere?
Oh,
Sam?
they have to be.
They're still doing it in New York.
In New York.
Where?
Christ. Downtown, like 14th?
Let's go to one of these.
Like,
let's go.
Oh, let's go.
An ex took me there once.
Really?
Yeah. I just sat
You
there
went?
like, oh, God. Thank God it was before DMs.
Recently?
No, it was a while ago. This was Melinda.
No,
in the old
when you said
days.
that, I thought it might have been her.
Yeah, and I went and I was like, okay.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she wasn't jumping up and doing it, but she was into it and stuff. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, oh God, this blows. Mm-hmm. This blows.
Yeah, on 23rd Street.
23rd.
Every Friday and Saturday.
All right.
Every Friday and Saturday.
Still. God. Who's doing this? And stop it.
You
I
gotta
always love
assume
like
that
running into the people on the way there, on their way there in like 7-Eleven, just picking up some smokes, dressed in their stupid costume.
Yeah, can I have a pack of Marlboro?
You got to assume it's a lot of older people going at this point, no?
I would think so.
Trying to relive what.
Yeah, I don't see that
what
this
they were
is
brought up
really
with.
kind of catching on with the younger folk.
Maybe not.
No.
Though. I don't know.
Current cast? Wait, what the fuck?
I think these are the people who act out the movie in front of the screen.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
They have pictures of them on the website, like they're really people doing things.
Yeah.
They're like headshot. One guy's got like a headshot. Who's Grayson? Oh no! Wow, this guy. I'm gonna bet
I'm Grayson.
This guy gets a lot of dick.
Oh, it's so sad being an actor.
Man.
Why would you do that pose ever with the thumb on the cheek?
Oh, my God. Here it is. Why?
The rest of your hand resting on your chin.
I'm the thinking man's I'm the thinking man's actor.
He plays Eddie, which was Meatloaf's part. And he goes, first time I saw Rocky Horror on a VHS in my older brother's collection. Thought it was stupid. Then with some buddies from my old acting school. Still thought it was stupid. Then in 2008 with college friends and fell in love. Oh, boy. Why I joined. I've been an actor all my life, and I've been a fan since 2008. I'd attempted to start a shadow cast on my college campus, but that never fell through. Never fell through? It's never panned out, or it fell through. Right, dummy. So when I was in my last semester, I joined the New York cast. And it was the best decision I ever made.
Because I realized I'm really not an actor.
I'm not an actor, haven't been my whole life. Get another pretentious shithead picture that I could read their fucking... Okay, this guy doesn't have anything.
I'm going to pretend along with a movie.
Dr. Scott is black? Oh, this guy looks cool. Eric, he plays Riff.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
and Rocky. He's played Rocky, too.
Wow.
First time I saw it at a friend's house when I was like 15 years old. Turned it off after Sweet Tea because I thought it was just a little weird and didn't like it. Oh, how times have changed. Oh, yes, Eric. Why I joined? Well, originally, I was a member of... What? Sins O' the Flesh in L.A., where I joined because Bernie... cast leader at the time said I
had no choice.
Yeah, said I had no choice. I needed a Rocky. 6 years later, when I moved to New York City, Tom said I had to join because, well, I had no choice.
See, spun that.
No choice or no career?
No career whatsoever. This
Could
is
you imagine
terrible.
calling yourself an actor and your gig is a movie is playing with real actors?
Yeah.
And you are mimicking it along,
and you're mimicking it, and you think you should have a bio and fucking headshots.
They want to kill themselves. I would assume
all of their instincts were this movie sucks. Right, the first time.
Yeah. You
Stick
should
with
have
that
stick with your initial instinct.
And going back to the porn real fast.
Yeah.
I checked the Twitter.
Yeah.
Cinderella, I think it was called.
Oh, there was a Cinderella.
Look up Cinderella.
There was a Cinderella.
Drew Barg and many other people. Thank you. And the porn star I was thinking of that was kind of a bit ethnic, but not too much, was Del Rio.
Del Rio?
I believe that might be right as well.
I watched Del Rio on the
Cinderella.
Vanessa Del Rio?
Yes, I think it was Del Rio.
Yeah. Oh, well.
If you could look up Del Rio. We don't need a clip from... Well, I guess we do need a clip from Cinderella.
Cinderella porn.
Oh, Del Rio is going to be tough because there's an actress named Vanessa Del Rio.
Oh. And that's not the porn actress?
How about you put Del Rio takes cock in Google?
You know what? Gets right to filters out a lot of stuff.
You obviously went to school.
Thanks.
See?
People are pointing out that Sam doesn't know how to work the Google, so you're trying to say that 10-year-olds did?
Sam is very bad at the Google.
It really
I've found every movie so far.
Nah, you're pretty bad at it.
I've done every movie so far.
Well, how about you Google it? Put just go with images with Del Rio. Let's see what comes up. If maybe some old school fucking Del Rio.
Every movie so far.
Nah.
Yeah. What's Bernie Mac doing up there?
Google Images is so weird.
It really is. It just turns
so
up
random.
a cavalcade of what the fuck. Yeah, no?
Nah,
that's not her?
I don't even know if that's her now. I don't know, because there's a Del Rio taking a lot of cock.
A lot of cock.
That's not the one I remember.
A lot of cock and a Cub Scout.
Yes, and then a Cub Scout. And
she had big, huge fucking silicone. It's going to give her cancer tits.
Oh.
When they didn't figure that shit out.
The old school oil residue.
Leaking into her system.
An oil spill throughout her body.
Right.
Wildlife being killed inside her core.
She almost looked like Charo. Help me out.
Oh,
with
really?
this. A little bit.
Maybe it was a dream you had.
No.
I remember Cinderella, too.
Yeah, Cinderella.
Yeah, this was another
Cinderella
one.
got some things done.
Used to play on the Cinema 100. It was a big box that went on your television with one switch. And you got regular cable TV, and then you got the special Cinema 100 movie channel. One movie channel. They would send a guide out every month for the whole month's movies. And it was like the same movies would play the entire month, they're just at different times.
Wow.
So 8:30 p.m. you'd get like Gray Lady Down with David Carradine as a submarine guy. And you'd get
funny.
some softcore pornography. Oh, look at that, a big hairy bush.
The bushes are getting tangled.
Come on. They'd play this.
She's pretty.
This nice little music, and this is when girls were going at it. Just girl on girl.
Everyone was so nice, though.
They were very nice.
I like this much better.
This isn't the smack her in the face while she's choking on your cock video.
Yeah, what happened?
This is all nice.
Why did we need that?
It's all attack porn now.
Why did we need that?
It really is.
Well, I'm looking at this. This is nice.
This is nice. They love each other. They're being cool to each other.
Yeah.
Their bodies are nice.
Yeah, they're just
things happening.
They're gently. She is gently kissing and caressing her ass and her belly now. Now they're laying together very sensuously. Nowadays, they'd be pounding each other with a fucking dildo shaped like a fist.
Spitting on each other.
Spitting in each other's mouths.
Everyone looks pissed.
Ass licking.
What happened?
Oh, yeah.
I think we have to go old school. Man.
Yeah, why can't people be nice
we
about
missed
it?
This nice,
old school
sensual,
porn. It's nice.
kind of porn that's going on.
Relax.
What's this guy doing?
Then the creepy guy on the corner.
Is that your dad, Sam?
Yeah. That
But that's the 70 porn star mustache.
That guy represents future porn.
Yes, that's the things to come.
He's thinking, know what this situation needs?
Someone being slapped.
And I got the keg.
Someone being slapped around.
Oh yeah, man, look.
The music is nice.
She's not getting choked.
Yeah.
No choking.
Taking care of each other.
Right.
No guy going, you suck my fucking cock. Just smacking her face, writing cunt on her forehead.
Right, exactly.
This is beautiful.
This is when you used to be with somebody because you liked them.
Yeah.
See, but right next to it, there's an advertisement for, Peter Griffin fucking having sex with his daughter.
Right.
Great. See?
Right, exactly. What happened?
Full-length tune porn.
Look, Peter Griffin is having sex with Meg.
Right.
That's good.
She's jumping up and down on
that's
his
what we
dick.
need now.
Yeah.
But look at this gentle massaging, caressing
They're
of
taking their time.
the breasts.
Caressing is a lost art.
They're kissing each other and slowly gyrating.
Yeah, and the gyrating's getting a little more.
This is amazing.
The slow fades.
Yeah.
I like that.
No quick cuts to the poolside where some woman's on a rotisserie, just getting railed in the asshole and mouth.
Exactly.
And pussy.
Oh, pussy! There's just 5 dicks in her.
No, this is.
We saw a guy pouring a water bottle down a girl's asshole. I mean,
how about that?
Look, the guy. He's just
even the guy. The guy's more gentle than the girl.
Look, the guy's just
great. Now fucking
slowly stroking it.
He's wearing a necklace.
What's his name? Fucking. Well, wait a minute. What's his name?
Marlboro
That OJ
Man?
killed.
Fucking.
Herman.
Yeah. No.
Mark Furman?
No, not
the
Mark
father.
Furman.
The father.
Yeah.
I forgot the father's name.
I know. I just got a complete mental block. That sucks.
I shan't wait for your
Someone will pop it up soon.
All right, we don't need the fucking acting now.
return.
Yes.
Yeah, but everybody liked sex was a fun thing you shared with a friend.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that you took out all of your aggression on.
Right.
Yeah. She's just hurting.
Porn now is like watching a karate video.
You're so right.
Yeah. World star hip hop. Just some chick being punched in the face. It's like, yeah, suck my dick. Well,
yeah, I'm going to take out all of my lifelong aggression out during sex. No.
I don't know. How did it turn to that? Goldman. Ron Goldman. Perlman. Ron Perlman. That's hilarious.
Why don't we take a break? Tom Papa's here, and Tom's promoting that his new CD is on iTunes.
Oh.
What's the name of it, Tom, again?
Tom Papa live in New York City.
Nice.
Very cool.
Put your hands on your hips.
To the left.
To the left.
With your hand.
Asshole. Yeah.
It's great, and everybody goes, and it's midnight, and everybody, and you bring glitter, and you bring water
dancing.
but you got to know the right moves. You got to do it when everybody else does it.
It's your first time here. Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. You've got to do it. Just follow me. Just follow me.
Well, you're like you vouched for someone, and if they fuck up, it's like the mob.
Right.
I vouched for this fucking riffraff.
Where's his water pistol?
Oh man. He threw the toast at the wrong time.
You got to bring toast?
Yeah, and then when they say a toast or something, everyone throws literally white toast.
I feel bad for the guy that's got to pick up the toast every night.
He doesn't care. He loves it.
You think he loves picking up toast every night?
Oh my God, here comes my favorite part. When they say Brad, you got to yell asshole. Oh, here he comes.
Asshole.
Oh, this is so great. We're totally doing this again next Friday.
Yes.
And next Friday. And next Friday.
See you all next Friday, guys. See ya.
Hey, can we try it for the porn star again, please? I'm obsessed. Matt might have a lead on the porn star I'm talking about from back in the day.
Breaking news.
Matt,
Breaking news.
Please, Matt, help me out.
Fox News alert.
Huh?
Hey, I think the actress you're looking for, I think her name is Kitty Navarro or Kitten Navarro.
All right, let's go with this.
Kitten?
That sounds familiar.
I think she was in a film called Taking
Played
It Off.
guitar for the Chili Peppers for a little bit, as a matter of fact, as I recall.
Imagine it's Dave's fucking mom.
Dave's fucking mother.
That'd be funny.
Oh, man.
Kitty Navarro. Well, a lot of kittens.
It says Kitten Navidad.
Oh, man.
People say Kitten Navidad.
Another dead end.
Put in Navidad.
Navidad?
Yeah, you asshole.
Can we get a 10-year-old to Google this, please?
Yeah, please. We need a 10-year-old. Anything?
Called Taking It Off.
Taking it off?
Kitten Navidad. It's all pictures of cats dressed as Santa.
No, it's on X-Hamster.
That's
Natividad. What's with this fucking guy?
I don't want to
see the guy.
Let's
Come
go.
on. Where's the chick? There she is. Ew.
That might be her.
Oh, God. Opie.
No, that's her.
She's
little
a mess.
Opie.
What a disaster.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, God, her tits are fucking disgusting.
She stayed in the business a little too long.
Let me see.
You need help.
That's her.
Oh, my God.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
I'm old. Shut
Whatever you're into, dude.
Wow. I did not picture you.
Oh,
That's her.
Man.
That's her.
Shit, look at her bush.
Thank you, man. That's fucking her.
She got giant tits and a
God,
bush.
she stayed in the business too long.
That's a cute shot.
That's a cute shot. Real cute shot.
Wow, they can't even grow hair like that anymore if they wanted to.
No.
Evolution took care of the pussy hair.
Did it really? Yeah, I don't even think
I don't think a girl could grow like that.
It literally does not grow in those spots
in 20
anymore.
years, 30
That's
years.
impossible. It's halfway down her legs.
There was some evolutionary thing that...
It starts at her belly button.
Show some more younger pictures of her. Let's see what the fuck
This was
going
absolutely her.
Wow, we cracked the code.
Come on, Sam. Pop something up for fuck.
She obviously stayed in the business for a long fucking time.
A little too long. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Look at that. That's an old school vagina right there.
That's like a car park.
Yeah, it's
I don't think the girls.
horrific.
I don't think they could even grow hair on the sides like that anymore.
Yeah?
I don't think so, man.
I don't know.
We ought to have a fucking contest, man.
I want to.
We should have a contest.
Dirtiest pussy, right?
Just girls, like give them a start date. Give them a start date to grow their fucking pussy hair.
We do want a smelly bush contest.
Well, yeah.
We want it badly. And where the girls can even fucking do whatever they have to make it dirty.
And then they come in a few weeks
hilarious.
later, and we try to see who grew the biggest fucking hairiest mangy bush.
Sure.
Yeah, just let it go, wild style.
Let it go crazy.
No Italians allowed.
Oh, yeah, that's cheating.
That is cheating. Come on, Sam. Like, how about that? Yeah, that's definitely her, though, man.
Ugh.
Holy fuck.
She's fun.
I want nothing to do with any girl that looks like that.
She looks like a lot of fun.
I'm just saying, back in the day, though, she was in a lot of those Cinema 100 porns.
Yeah, those.
If you had a big mustache, you'd like that.
Oh, yeah. Big, fat, fucking Johnny the Wad.
Let's do the time.
Do we have an actual scene from one of her movies?
Oh, now you're asking
Not the
him
one
to
you showed, like
perform miracles.
old school. No, he showed the one where it looks like she did it last week. Yuck.
Yeah, we don't want to see films from her comeback.
Oh God, she has to hold her tits up. Look at what she's doing. She's on her back. She has to hold under her tits, or
To
they
make them
will
look like they're
fall off her chest like
still in
two
shape.
blobs of mercury.
Are those real?
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Her vibrator just came out of the wall.
Oh, no.
She stayed in way too long.
Yeah.
Oh, she's angry at it. She's really angry that it unplugged.
How about you just plug it back in?
Oh, she's still got like a hairy
Oh,
bush.
it looks like someone's mom getting off the couch.
Wow, she is horrid. This is horrible.
Oh my God, this is really terrible.
I don't know what to fucking make of this.
No, but
this is what you were into?
Not this.
Opie, this is disgusting.
Opie, this is
gotta
terrible.
be ashamed of yourself.
She stayed in the business.
This is like the mom that you would never even think about making you watch her.
Nick, the massager you sold me doesn't work.
It just fell all the way.
Great acting, though.
Anything to it.
She looks like she's an extra on Sesame Street.
I don't have time to go in there. I don't have time.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good acting. I'm surprised Hollywood didn't call for legitimate roles.
For Tor Johnson.
Yeah.
For you.
She is a disaster.
This is really terrible.
This was filmed a mere... I'm going back a while.
I think she works the register at Christides.
Why is it, look at the guy's hair. Obviously, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a mullet, so we're
All right.
she stayed in it until the 80s.
Those are real boobs.
90s.
Those are real...
All right, could you go to when she was maybe younger? Jesus Christ.
I don't know if youth is going to help this.
No.
Here's her a little younger. God, I was into boobs back then.
Mafia. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You were all about the boobs.
Nah, this is even like too late in her
She
career.
was pretty experienced.
If she goes back, I mean, she would have to completely change for you to
Yeah.
like her.
She's got big sloppy tits.
Yeah.
Classic porn box. Wow.
Nah, she's too old there, too.
You
man.
are in some crazy sites.
Yeah, you've really fallen into the fucking back lot
It's really
of porno sites.
Yeah, no turning back now.
I don't know what these are. Yeah, I hope we left a trail of cum so we can find our way out.
I hope we have enough kerosene to keep this light on.
We are deep into the internet here.
Something smells like bat shit.
Yeah.
We could all get arrested if we continue. I think we should just stop. I don't know where this leads.
I hope somebody told their loved ones where we were headed.
There was a reason we went this deep into the internet.
We're going to have to chew our own arm off to get out of here.
We are deep into the intertubes.
Hello. Anthony.
Hello. Oh,
God,
man.
Her asshole looks like she didn't wipe.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She's a fucking
Holy
disaster.
shit.
There are stalagmites all around us right now.
Yeah. I dare not go any further.
Yeah, why don't we...
I think we should turn around.
Nobody has been in this deep.
Why don't we
Yeah.
take a break?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's call for a search. Someone shoot up a flare and get us out of here.
I still wish we didn't find this broad.
I know, yeah.
I remember it very differently.
Your memory is ruined.
Memories.
I remember it very differently.
Memories, Opie.
She's got a truck driver's ass.
Oh, God.
We are learning a lot about your development right now.
Her ass looks like it had been hit with a hatchet.
And that's a giant pussy area. Like she gave birth to a rhino or something.
It looks like
Wow.
my friend's father's ass.
Getty Lee is fucking up. Rush. That's it.
Oh, my God.
Today's Tom Sawyer get high on you.
And she's...
Expect you and they gonna buy on you.
He's pounding her in the ass. She's playing with herself. She must be really bored after that many years.
I think a baby kangaroo is going to pop out.
Yeah, that is bad.
That's a world of hurt down there.
The Rocky Horror guy is going to pop out.
Yeah, start singing. It'd be great.
Tom Papa on the Twitter.
Man.
Will continue.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
I did it. Don't did it.
Oh, fuck. Tom Papa, man. We had a little discussion. And went to the bathroom. Me and Tom Papa were getting into this Monty Python thing a little further because growing up, the cool kids around you were watching this Monty Python, this highbrow shit. And I knew when we were having the discussion that I wanted to bring something else to it, and I forgot until we went to commercial.
Yeah.
It just shows you what kind of person I was. There were these people with their highbrow humor watching Monty Python and really getting it, and you just don't understand. And what I was watching back then was stupid Benny Hill.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
that doesn't say it all.
That was the lowbrow.
Cruising around on this little tricycle.
Big-breasted nurses chasing him around in fast motion.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Oh, you just don't get it.
Oh, look, he's patting the old guy on the top of the head again.
Right.
You like the Three Stooges of the English.
Yeah.
I mean, and they were both out at the same time, I do believe.
Yeah.
And then Tom Papa's saying to me, what were some of those other Monty Python skits that
people would obsess over?
And I said, I don't know. There was that, it's called Foundation of Silly Walks.
The Ministry.
No, I know, but then he looked it up. The Ministry of Silly Walks. And I remember I had my friend at the time, Gary. I lost touch with him a long fucking time ago, but he loved that skit.
Yeah.
Practiced it. Learned some of the walks, and then couldn't wait to show us.
All right, that's embarrassing.
And then I'm sitting there like, I guess I'm supposed to laugh because everyone else is laughing.
Oh, yeah, look, there's a silly walk.
Yeah.
John Cleese is doing his silly walk.
The Ministry of Silly Walk.
And it was funny, but not to, live your life imitating it.
Oh, no, my friend had this exact walk down and would walk the hallways of our high school. Look, they're all just walking silly.
Well, it's the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Right.
So silly.
I always wondered why they went from film to video. Outside was film, inside was video, and this old English things.
But the thing is, you liked girls. That's why you liked Benny Hill. You would see, some
naked
boobs.
But I also found the humor of it. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just slapstick shit.
The only women in this were these guys dressed in dresses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't you think that might have been a problem?
Yeah.
That was like watching porn, though, for me.
But it was on, your parents could be around, and you, everyone was like, it's just silly.
They were looking at it as it was silly, and I'm looking at it like, holy shit, look at those big tits.
Who's the genius that wrote this song? This is brilliant.
Right. I remember the bald guy.
It was always great. Oh, he's not really painting a fence. He's painting someone's ass.
Yes.
And they put cherries down, too, for the nipples?
They put cherries down on the bar.
It looks like this girl's completely naked with big boobs, and the two bald guys come up because they were getting drinks.
And it was their heads, not the tits.
That Austin Powers misdirect.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Powers misdirect.
That's all I needed. Not the Ministry of Silly Walks.
No. Just show me something that looks like boobs, but it's really a guy's head.
Oh.
Yeah, little girls in skirts. And this fat old man running around.
Benny Hill's going to be
Benny Hill is classic.
He was a pervert.
What happened to him?
He's dead.
Oh, really?
Poor Benny
He
Hill.
died sad.
He did?
Everyone dies sad.
Everyone dies sad.
Who are you kidding?
That would be great with the pallbearers in fast motion,
Right.
running around with a coffin. He loved the fast motion thing.
Right. I love the news when they talk about celebrities dying. It's like, oh, it's just so tragic and sad. That's how we all go out. No one goes out.
There's no happy
in a
ending.
good way.
There's no happy ending.
Right. Most of us will be destitute or whatever we're known for.
Nice.
That's gone for years, and
you're definitely going to feel like shit.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Benny Hill.
He was the best.
Oh, God. This is so just...
Look, just a girl on an exercise bike.
And little girl
They're all
school
in
outfits.
Catholic schoolgirl uniforms.
Yeah.
He gets on a bike, he falls down, he runs into some tits.
Yeah, he falls. A lot of falling down.
A lot of falling down. A girl's bending over to pick him up with lots of cleavage.
The writing room, it must have been fun.
Yeah.
So then what do we do? Okay, guys, what ideas we got?
Yeah.
Well, we were trying to think, what looks like tits? And we thought, basketballs. So if we take 2 basketballs, put Carol behind them, it'll look like her breast. Then she moves away, and everyone realizes it was just basketballs.
Brilliant. Let's go with that.
That's wonderful. Should we put the music in?
Yes, and can we film it all in fast motion? I'd like it in fast motion. Something completely different than what we've done.
Remember, fellas, fast is funnier.
Well, you know what that's about. It completely sucked, and like, how the fuck do we save this?
Yeah, fast motion with the music.
Fast
motion. Man.
Here's another idea. Tires look like boobs. Everybody started with something look like boobs.
2 toasters on the shelf. We get Cara behind them.
Looks like her ass. He puts a piece of toast in her ass. She walks away. No, it's a toaster.
I like it.
Should we make it fast?
Yes, put the music to it. Right.
Make it faster. It could be funny.
Do you think Benny got a lot of pussy? You think he was like a Playboy in England?
Yeah. He could give you a job.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyone that can give you a job.
Oh man, you're right.
Anyone that can give you a job.
Can I redeem myself? One last shot at this.
Oh, what?
That kitten
You're
broad.
not going
you're
back
gonna
to
save
her.
it.
People going, look, Sam's finding when she was actually doing what's referred to as granny porn.
All right.
And people saying you got to put Kitten and Russ Myers in the search.
I would like to see it because
she was in the Russ Myers films.
My view of you is really skewed right now.
It's not good.
Oh, man.
Because a lot of people saying I like trucker ass now. I don't want them leaving the program today thinking that.
Wow,
Please.
They will. Really different than what we
Please.
thought.
Yeah,
I want one more shot at
this. He's a weirdo.
Wow.
I want one more shot at this. Russ Myers, that kitten broad.
So he's basically
a lot
turned
younger
on by anything.
Benny Hill's been dead 20 years?
No.
Wow.
Somebody just said 20 years.
That would be 92.
Holy shit,
Wow.
it could be.
Could be. Psycho.
The Cramps.
The music video.
What the fuck is this?
What are you doing?
What the hell is going on?
That's a cool song for the people out there, and we get to watch some shit.
Russ Myers fucking super vixens.
God damn, he knew how to fucking film chicks. I remember this.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Is that her? Buxotics. He's laying in a coffin with a sheet over him and it's got a boner. Where is she?
I'm not sure if that's her, but look at those.
That coffin shot looked like Benny Hill.
Look up the Cramps,
Yeah.
The Way I Walk. The Vixens of Russ Meyer.
Is that her? Oh man, that's fucking, what's his name?
He's a real actor.
Wait. Oh,
He was in, he was in the Blues Brothers. Here's that guy.
Yeah,
Gonna look funny eating corn on the cob with no fucking teeth.
He played the sheriff.
Yeah.
Why is this a lot on
Bo
YouTube?
Svensson, I think his name was.
He was
Huh?
good.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be a lot on YouTube.
Bo Svensson was.
I've had a couple of my videos yanked.
Oh,
for
they're
far
using-
less.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's 70s porno mustache. Now, what are they doing?
I kind of like this song, too.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I haven't seen her yet, I don't think.
I haven't either, but who cares? Let's play
These
this
actors
out.
are kind of known, like they look familiar.
Yeah, it's a lot of 70s actors.
Yeah.
Character actors.
What a cool sound.
Oh, man. Yeah, great song. The Cramps.
Is this her? Russ Myers made some
That's her
great
right there.
fucking movie. Ew.
Younger.
Penis.
That's her younger.
Wow.
If you put the Benny Hill music to this, it would totally work.
Oh, yeah. She's not a real looker there, Opie, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
I can't tell
At
which
least she's
one's
younger
her.
here.
She's got a Farrah Fawcett hair. They're fucking in a coffin.
You know what's so funny?
Rules.
I
just found a new song, man.
They're having sex in a coffin. It's still not as dark as any porn today.
Right. I didn't see one person getting a left hook while cum was coming out her nose.
They're in a coffin, but happy about it.
Yeah, everyone was still happy.
I never paid attention to the Cramps before. Now
No,
I got to
man.
look up some of their shit.
Absolutely.
It's a
That
cool
is good
song.
stuff.
That was pretty goddamn good.
How old is that song? I don't even know.
The Cramps. Figure out the Cramps.
I have no idea. They showed her in there, kinda.
Yeah, enough to
I didn't
see
really-
that even when she was young, she looked like shit. I really wasn't feeling it.
I think she had like a good
Those were
week.
desperate times, though, man. You had to take it when you got it.
Oh, it's Charles Napier. He was in Silence of the Lambs, too. Is that what his name was? Who was Bo Svensson? Oh, Bo Svensson's the other guy. Now I'm picturing his face, too. Yeah, they kind of look similar. They were similar characters. That was Charles Napier. He was in Silence of the Lambs, the guy that got splayed open, the sheriff guy.
Oh,
he always
fuck yeah.
plays like a
Okay.
cop of some sort.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you for the correction.
So, did you always like big sloppy girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, even when she had youth.
Big and sloppy. That's how I like them.
Giant goofy tits.
I started my life being a giant tit man.
I see that.
I know I did. And then something happened. Like, really? You don't need them fucking giant.
They were giant, big and sloppy.
Yeah, nice nasty titties.
Who wants to bring a
circus
tit
boobs.
monster to your family's barbecue? I always laugh at those guys. Because the first thought is, holy shit, you love big tits. Like
Yeah,
giant,
everyone is
huge,
just
big-
saying
That's
that.
all you're thinking.
Everyone that you introduced that girl to is going, oh, so Opie loves the big tits. Well, no, if you went to
bigger
the
and
party.
sloppier.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
At the barbecue.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That would be...
Wow, Opie really
Something
likes it.
happens where you mature and go, really? There's more to a woman than if she has giant huge
tits. Maybe she's really cool, but has giant tits, but everyone's still just going to think you love giant tits.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Well, Mongo the trucker's been
Jumbos.
waiting for this day for a long time. Mongo.
Hey, I'm a huge Cramps fan. Check out like Google Mug and there's another song. I can't remember that. It was "Want to See You in My TV." The guy's lyrics are like, "I want your hand in my frigid air." Fucking.
I just like the sound, man.
Yeah.
How long ago were the Cramps?
70,
They were late 60s or 70s.
76 to 2009.
Is there like a greatest hits album? Because I'm completely turned on by the Cramps.
Oh, I love the Cramps for years. The lead singer just died like a year or two ago.
Oh, no
No
shit.
way.
What was the biggest hit by those guys?
You know, they weren't, as far as the biggest hit, you can't say because they weren't a real...
No, I understand that. I played music on the radio for a long time, and I never, ever played a Cramps song, so I get that part of it.
Wow.
Let's see, Teenage Girls with, what the hell was it? I haven't had my coffee yet.
All right, no worries.
You
With
stink.
machine guns on.
All
I know
right.
I do.
All right, I'll figure it out.
Girls with machine guns on.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
Thank you, Mongo. Your phone's a little crappy. That's why we're kind of whatever.
You know, you used to have to go to the fucking movies to go see those Russ Meyer films and everything.
Yeah.
They were like in the movie, and
In
you
the
went
theater.
to the movie theater to watch these big. It wasn't even like the porn theater where you would go, you know, and jack off. It was a movie,
Right.
but it was porn, and people went to this.
It was the
amazing.
start of porn.
I think it was like
It was the start of mainstream porn, not that 8mm. We're having a
Right.
bachelor party.
No, I'm thinking like
Stag films.
Stag films,
I'm
right.
thinking it's like the fucking Burt Reynolds character in Boogie Nights movies.
Yeah.
Where he would like, we're making a
Yeah.
movie here, you know, it's on film, we're
It's a
making a
real
real
film.
movie.
A real film.
This is a real film, Jack. It's a real film.
But I think the Russ Meyer stuff was the first films to be on, TV though.
Oh, right.
With
They
cable.
They used to put
Oh,
those
yeah?
on cable. Yeah. But like, it was pretty odd must have been. Now, I didn't go. I was still, amazingly enough, too young. To go to the movies, sit and watch erotica with a theater full of people.
It's pretty wild.
I kind of hung around nerds when I was growing up, but
Yeah.
I wasn't nerd culture. That was weird because I
Yeah.
came from a very strict upbringing, and we would go to the Bayshore X-rated movie theater. We thought that was the great.
Really?
We'd get, I don't know, a bunch of guys in a car. We'd drink beers, and then we'd get in with fake IDs, whatever the fuck. I'm trying to remember.
I'd go to that one when I was older.
But now you go to an X-rated movie theater, you're looked at as like a complete creep. But there was no other way to see this shit, so you would go with your pals.
And it was accepted? Everybody was cool with it?
Oh, yeah, everyone
I
from
think
work
so.
would go. It's like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Hey, let's go to the fucking porno theater.
Right.
All right.
But I think you felt like a creep if you went by yourself. So it was, which is strange because it was cooler to go with your your guy friends.
You were joking around.
Pussy.
I never got the sharing with your friend guy.
Yeah, very odd.
But you forget all this stuff, man. You're sitting there because you just didn't get to see this shit.
No.
And you felt like you were doing something really fucking dirty, and then all of a sudden this fucking giant naked woman is on the screen where you're normally used to seeing Jaws or something.
Yeah.
You couldn't wrap your head around it. You're like, holy fuck, this is the greatest thing ever.
Jaded we are these days. I could go through so much porno on the computer with nary a twitch going on in my pants.
Right.
Just kind of like, all right, there's her, there's that. I remember going to the Bayshore Theater. You'd sit down, the movie would start, and you'd have to hide your raging heart on because your pals are right there next to you.
Instantly, too.
Instant fucking boner. You're like, holy shit, look at that. Now it's just bad. That sucks. Bad, whatever.
When I go down that road, it's like, I like Girls Daily or I like Sex Daily is one of her other accounts or his. I don't even know who fucking runs this.
Whatever it is.
This fucking sacred Twitter account. But I'll go, nah. I'll go through pictures 100 a minute.
So
No. Maybe. No.
Cold, hard souls.
We've just been so jaded by all the great pornography out there.
It's amazing.
I am being reminded that I did not drink beers. I drank road sodas.
Never.
Road sodas.
Road
we used
soda.
to think we were cool by calling them road sodas.
Oh, how gay. That's horrible. Oh, is that a dumb thing?
Road sodas.
Road soda. Oh, just stick them up
we
your
won't
ass.
Go inside. The tits aren't big enough.
Yeah, you need some big sloppy tits.
He needs grandma boobs.
The shared experience.
We're being told Surfing Dead by the Cramps or Bikini Girls with Machine Guns, which Mongo said as well.
Yeah, let's listen to the...
Everyone say Bikini Girls with Machine Guns on
that's
Twitter.
the big one.
It definitely has that sound
this.
like Tarantino would use it in movies.
Fuck yeah.
Cramps.
Oh my God. That looks like Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Well, I've been a drag racer on LSD. Rode their ass on top of the Sphinx. I even had a gorilla on the slopes of Kismet. And man, that was fun.
Kind of has a Johnny Cash rhythm to it.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like Johnny Cash, but you know what I mean? That the delivery.
Yeah.
A little stray cats thrown in.
How did I not know about the Cramps? Quentin Tarantino brought all this front and center, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's the kind of...
all the surfer music and stuff. No one,
guitar.
It was very niche, and not many people were checking it out outside, I guess, California, whatever.
Yeah.
And now it's like, fuck, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good
like the first song better.
That is pretty good.
You need to roll up some cigarettes in your sleeve.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Not bad.
All right, we can move on.
You can watch some big boob porn of that.
Yeah, some giant, sloppy, fucking droopy.
No
offense.
No offense.
Speaking of porn, Al Qaeda attack plans found hidden in porn movie. I did not know this.
Wow.
Hundreds of internal Al Qaeda documents embedded inside a pornographic movie on a memory disk have revealed plots to carry out attacks in Europe, similar to the November 2008 Mumbai attacks.
Whoa!
Really?
On porn?
Who found that?
Yeah. Who found it? Who's the guy that's going to fess up to that?
13-year-old Bobby Johnson.
I found it.
Some guy in trouble for watching porn and went, no.
This is going to
There's secret messages in here. I'm watching this for my job.
Honey, don't get mad, but I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I was watching this porn. Oh, God. I think they're going to attack Europe.
But I saved a lot of people. You know what? You can look at it one way, but I saved people.
I knew you were going to take it that way.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to take it that way.
You're such a glass half full person. Or empty. I don't know.
So interrogators questioning a 22-year-old Austrian. This guy recently returned from Pakistan via Budapest, Hungary, then went on to Germany. They were surprised to find a digital storage device and memory cards hidden in his underpants.
Germany. You can only imagine what type of porno was on there, huh? Little shit video going on there, huh? Leather shit videos. Maybe a guy fucking a chicken, perhaps. Those Germans.
Buried inside them was a pornographic video called Kick-Ass and a file marked Sexy Tanja. Tanja. T-A-N-J-A. Tanja. Then a few weeks later, German investigators discovered a treasure trove of intelligence encoded inside the actual video. Fuck.
Wow.
Wow, how do you
even
fucking figure that out?
There?
Yeah, who's going to look?
Oh, it's just a porn.
Oh, dude, I'm totally keeping this porn.
Yeah.
And then he's at home that night.
I would be going through it and be like, oh, yeah, she's good. Yeah, that one's Al-Qaeda plans, fuck that. Oh, here it is. That chick's hot. Yeah. Look, I gotta take care of business first.
Al-Qaeda, well, maybe that'll turn me on.
Yeah, what's this
Finally,
one?
something that I haven't seen before.
They're saying the word is rockabilly, the Cramps. So they started the rockabilly, you
that
think?
kind of, yeah.
I hear a little more than rockabilly in there, though. No?
Yeah, a little
it's
rockabilly.
like surfer music.
I hear the surfer shit, too.
Bikini girls with machine gun.
People. It's funny you just did that because Chris Comic Book Guy, he goes, you guys suck. Now I got Rocky Horror stuck screaming in my head. Overrated shit.
No, you go at midnight. It's the best.
Yeah.
You go at midnight.
As long as you go to midnight show, you can enjoy yourself. Believe me. No, you're going to love it. Come on, just come. No, I thought the same thing. But then once I went the first time, I was hooked. You're going to do the same thing.
I know it feels weird dressing up, but when you get there, everybody else you'll feel cool.
Yeah, you'll feel very comfortable and fine. And then after it's over, it's like, so, right? I was right?
Right.
Next week? You know what? No. You weren't right. I knew it. It was just like when someone took me to a Dead show. You got to go once you see Jerry and them. They're up there. No, oh, yeah, really? No, here's another filthy girl with hairy legs and armpits dancing with a tie-dyed skirt and her hands in the air. No.
I'm out. We, believe it or not, have to take another break.
Why?
That means we're having a good show. We're way behind on breaks, Sam.
Yeah.
You only did 2.
Shit.
2?
You're supposed to take your third one.
Good, I can take back in my chair.
Well, we're supposed to take 8 breaks every morning.
Theoretically.
We barely take 5. 4 to 5 a day.
Why we break?
I won't be returning next weekend. Thank you.
No, that was it. One and done for you.
One and so fucking done.
I truly believe I never went. I'm not positive.
I never went.
Because I think they played in that Northport Theater.
Oh, they did.
Movie theater, and I feel like I never went, but
I knew it
someone
was
might be able
douchey.
to call me out on that.
As bad as I wanted to be out at midnight anywhere.
Yeah. Not there.
In high school, I was like, that sounds lame.
I knew when I went, it was, I was still trying to get laid and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have a lot of choices, let's be honest with each other.
No.
Now these kids, they got choices every Friday and Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We fucking just wandered around looking for something.
Into the woods. It always ended in the woods.
Right. I
You
was
couldn't
the
even
one,
meet up with people
in the
because you
woods.
didn't know. You couldn't even meet up with people because you didn't even know where they were. We didn't have phones.
I used to drive around looking for my friends.
Yeah, you would hope you would bump into them and they maybe had a good idea. Remember?
Like I had a warrant for him. I'm just fucking driving around. Where is he? Is that him? I think that's him. Fucking looking around.
A bunch of horny teenagers in cars combing the streets.
I'd see fucking friend. I'd see another friend. You'd be like, Hey, come here. You see Joe Curry tonight?
I think
Where
he's
was
down
he?
by the Dairy Queen.
Down by the Dairy. You sure? What was he wearing? Like you had to fucking act like a cop.
Exactly.
The whole time you went to go
That's really
trying to find your
funny.
fucking
A
friends.
stakeout to try and find your friends.
No cell phone, no nothing. If you missed him at 5 in the afternoon before he went out, that's it.
It was always like, all right, let's try the bowling alley.
Yeah. All right, we're
Get
going to
there,
the bowling alley.
No, fuck.
Roger that. We're going to hit the bowling alley and see if we can't find the perp.
Where's Kelly?
Yeah.
Let's go to the woods.
Yeah, and then just regroup at the woods.
Everybody,
Let's go to the woods.
Yeah. All right, must be in the woods.
Everyone, pull back to the Alamo. Pull back to the Alamo.
You pick up one of your friends in the woods. Okay, good.
Anyone hanging in the woods?
Who's hanging in the woods? You get a bottle of... Did you get the bottle with Jack?
Where is everybody? I thought we were going to the woods.
Going to the fucking woods. Where? Frank wheeled out with a chick. Fucking guy, man.
Man.
We had the best hideout. It was off 25A. It was a road that no one knew about except for the people that lived there.
Nice.
If that makes sense. There was like 5 or 6 houses, and it was like, I swear they didn't even like cut the bushes where the road started on 25A because I guess they didn't want anyone to. They wanted their privacy.
Don't use it.
When we discovered that, it wasn't like it was still a dirt road from back in the day,
Nice.
and you pull right in there, and fuck, no one would
Freedom.
bother us.
I knew some
It was an
early
amazing
goth
spot.
girls.
That's awesome.
Because other spots, other people knew about.
It's like you were running moonshine.
Did you go to the Northport Cemetery at all ever? Because
No.
you knew some early goth girls back in the day, and I call them the godmother of goth.
Nice.
Much like Edgar Allan Poe is the godfather of goth, as we were told. And we used to hang out at the cemetery, but they were like those weird chicks.
That always creeped me out.
They creeped me
Hanging
out
at the
too, but
cemetery.
just trying to get laid.
Yeah, I understand. You
So
gotta do
I'm
what you
going.
Baseball
do,
fields
but-
were always good, too.
Baseball fields
You
are
get the
good.
little dugout.
Oh yeah. Way out in the field, there was. You remember
Jackson Brown playing?
Leahy School, Thomas Leahy School
John
across from
Mellencamp.
Harborfield.
Yeah.
I used to hang out back there.
Yeah.
There was a little playground area, and then a huge grass field, and then the woods.
Yeah.
And the church parking lot. It was like fucking trifecta.
Little ditty.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
Jack and
It was every
Diane.
fucking Bob Seger song and goddamn.
We got tonight.
Yeah.
Who needs
my
tomorrow?
God. We got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? That was my life. Was every fucking Bob Seger song. Out there in the woods, we got heaven. Out the backseat of my.
I used her, she used me, and neither one
Neither one
cared.
cared.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to use
Yeah,
you.
I don't care
if I
either.
get used either.
Use me.
Make
Use
fun
me.
all you want, man. That Bob Seger's all right.
that guy kicked
man.
ass.
Bob Seger.
How do you describe tits? Points.
Oh yeah.
The points.
Points. Oh yeah, sitting way up high.
Sitting way up high.
Yeah.
Sitting way
Working
up
on the
high.
night moves.
Working on the night
Those were some
moves.
perky nips.
night
He was singing about perky nips, and I knew that as a kid.
And yeah, I was just old enough to figure it out.
Yeah, working on the
Points.
night moves.
Points sitting up
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Combing your hair, getting ready to go out. Night moves.
Like a rock.
We should just play this in a break. Fuck it. For the old guys out there. We'll be back.
I was a little too tall, could have used a few pounds. Tight pants, points, all in and out. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes, and points all her own, sitting way up high. Way up firm and high. Out past the cornfields where the woods got heavy. Out in the back seat of my 60 Chevy, working on mysteries without any clues, working on our night moves, trying to make some front page driving news, working on our night moves. In the summertime, in the sweet summertime, we weren't in love, oh no, far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky song. We were just young and restless and bored, living by the sword. And we steal away every chance we could, to the back room, to the alley, or the trusty woods. I I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves, trying to lose the awkward teenage blues, working on our night moves. And it was summertime. Sweet summertime, summertime. Wonder. Felt the lightning. Yeah. Waited on the thunder. Waited on the thunder. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves when you just don't seem to have as much to lose? Strange how the night moves with autumn closing in. Night moves. Night moves. Yeah. I sure remember the night moves. And I'm funny how you remember.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Liking the show today. Tom Papa helping us out. It's funny because you talk about this shit, you don't even know if it's going to stick or not. And people are sending me now their first Playmate crush.
Ah, adorable.
Nice.
And Chip Spicer.
What's that?
Chip Spicer.
What's that?
ER. My first Playmate crush from October 1987, Brandy Brandt.
Brandy Brandt.
Brandy Brandt.
That I know
Look
the
at
name.
Brandy Brandt.
I know the name.
Brandy Brandt.
Wow.
She wore the pussy hair pretty good.
That pussy hair is sticking out. It's a profile shot of
But
her.
she's wearing
a whole
it pretty
side
well.
body,
You
and
gotta
it's
know how to
sticking out like a front bumper.
You got to know how to wear that pussy hair.
You do. She's wearing it well.
Her boobs are definitely not in Opie's category.
All right.
Well, they could
Big
be
and sloppy.
bigger and sloppier. Sloppy.
Jumbo sloppy.
I said I got past
Jumbo
that.
sloppy.
I got past that stage.
Yeah, she's a good one. Sure.
Yeah, but everyone remembers their first Playmate crush.
Yeah, they were nice.
God, yes.
The good old days.
Most people were weaned on Playboy. Maybe Penthouse was pretty hardcore, but once you got into Swank and and high society, then you were really getting some good shit.
You knew
when the wheels came off.
That's a young
Trump interview.
A young Donald Trump.
Jeez.
His hair was fucked up back then. What
It
year
really
is this?
was.
God, 80.
80-something.
90?
90.
Oh,
90.
It's been around for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
God.
22 years ago.
It was a simple time before all the technology came
Yes.
in.
Wow, he always had fucked up hair, huh?
The technology is what really started to change it all.
Changed everything.
I mean, even like getting into, like we were talking about, like rolling around looking for your friends and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you had no devices on you.
I said
to contact your friends.
No way to get them unless it was the phone in their house before they went out for the night.
But I said you had to be a little detective, and you would pick up clues along the way. And by the end of the night, if you were lucky, you were all together. But then it was too late. Your fucking curfew hit.
You rarely got everyone together unless it was a planned thing beforehand. But you would figure out, like you'd ask other people questions, like you were saying, and they'd go, "Oh yeah, he was over like Sue's house, or he was with someone that was there." It's like, all right, let's go to Sue's house. Right. We're going there. Turn on the lights inside. Oh shit, we don't have. But anyway, we'll go there and make sure. Yeah. And you would have to fucking kind of follow these leads.
Yeah.
And in between the whole, what would take precedent over any friend-finding mission?
Road sodas.
Chicks. No, chicks.
Oh. Chicks.
Because you're always looking for chicks as you're driving
Where
around.
are they? Where are the girls?
Where are the chicks
Where
tonight?
Are the girls?
Where are the girls? Where are they hanging tonight?
I think they're at Allison's house. Let's drive by.
Yeah, we're gonna find 5 girls.
Hey, what you guys doing?
They were always in a. They were always in a pack.
They were always in a pack, and
you
you
couldn't
were
separate them.
and then you were in a pack.
So you found the girls, like, okay, group of us, group of you.
I was good in a party atmosphere, like especially home field advantage party at my own house. It was great. Like my mom would go to work. On the weekends, she would work a disco.
Nice.
5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, she'd come home. So I was good. But if there was a party at other people's houses, I could work a party pretty well with girls.
Yeah.
If I was out though, like trying to pick up a girl or something, it wasn't going to happen.
No,
I needed something where I went to school with them.
Right.
We're at the same party.
Yeah.
Know some of the same people.
Nothing new.
A cold call?
No way. No way.
I'm failing miserably.
It's got to change now, like when you can just sit there with your smartphone and just text any girl, just kind of throw it out there.
There's no fucking fear of rejection when it's just text. You could throw so much out there, and you could have a pretty sexually graphic relationship on the text and Twitter
always
before
dancing around the edges of it.
Right,
though.
right.
You know, like if you were to reject it, you could be like, no, it's not.
It's
Totally
okay.
didn't mean that.
Yeah, we're just fucking around here. We're
I'm just DMing you.
Yeah, just DMing. You ever do that though? You fucking you're on Twitter and you have a DM and you're like fucking you type it all out and you're ready. You're like, should I? I shouldn't. I did. I did. Fuck, I'm an asshole.
Don't did.
No. Yes.
Did. Oh no.
Oh God.
How do I get it back?
Yeah, well, there's no taking it back.
There's no taking it back.
No taking it back.
It's out there forever.
Once you're out there, it's out there. If you end up looking like a shithead dickbag fuck ass for doing it, then so be it. Yeah, it's how it works.
Don't did.
Forever, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Don't did.
No. Yes. Can.
And you always think, well, no one will know. Everyone will know.
Everyone.
What else is going on out there?
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
We're also talking about how, like at parties, and whatever you're at, it used to be a lot of talking. And I know a lot of people talking about it these days, but it really, you got to take a look and wonder where this is going in the future.
Yeah, it's scary.
I've been to parties, just hangouts, whatever, where it has been dead silent for quite a length of time, with everyone just staring at their phones and tapping away at their screens. And it's not even an insult. Like, I used to get bitched at for answering my phone at a dinner or something. Like, really? Do you need to?
Ago.
No, not long ago.
Yeah.
And now it's totally acceptable to be like, Yeah, all right, I'll have the shrimp cocktail appetizer and bring me a Bud Light.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing that's said
Or for
until
the waiters, like
main
you're
order.
on the phone. People are on the phone talking to the Starbucks person or the waiter, and they're totally accept it now.
Everything is
I don't
accepted
use
like
my
that now.
phone to talk.
No, I don't either.
No.
Really?
Maybe once a week at this point. Maybe. And that's because
Really?
maybe my mom
I don't.
or some old school person calls.
Wow.
I hate it.
No, I don't use my phone to talk ever.
Ever.
But
Wow,
just about
that's
ever.
wild.
Just about ever.
I hate talking on the phone.
Fuck no, man.
It's
Wow.
usually something bad, so I just don't want to
But
talk
it's
on
true.
the phone.
It's always conversations are like now heavy. It's like you're talking
But we
to
also
family.
we also talk for a living, so after this is over, the last thing I want to do is talk anytime soon. So
more.
I go through most of the rest of my day will be spent not talking.
Wow.
Mute.
For real.
You know, I was saying before, my friend is a bartender, and she loves it and just love the atmosphere and everybody meeting people and she says it
Socializing.
sucks now because everyone down the bar is just looking at their phone.
Fuck, even in bars.
No one's talking to each other.
It's amazing.
And I was in a bar the other day, and I was just like, from that story, I was like, no, I'm just going to keep it in my pocket because I want to do it too. We're all slaves to it. I started talking to this dude next to me. He was in from Denver. It was his first time in New York. And we're just like, had some common friends, get people we kind of, and it was like, oh my, I just met a real person.
It's a real conversation.
Hey,
I just had a real conversation.
I felt like telling everybody. I was like, I met someone today.
We spoke.
I interacted with somebody.
People are
in the
interesting.
flesh.
People are interesting.
You guys bring up the cell phone thing. I was at the playground with my son yesterday, and I literally wanted to knock out a father yesterday. Because
you're going to get in a situation one day.
I know.
By the way,
I really know.
I could tell.
But I'm very aware that I'm going to be, so I think I'm good for now. But I'll tell you what happened. So we just got to the playground, and I was checking my phone, and he started on his way. But he wasn't in any situation yet.
Yeah.
Where I have to pay attention. And I hear this father go, "Get off your phone." And I went, is he talking to me? Because if he is, I will knock him out. And I looked up, and there were so many parents on their phones. I didn't know if he was talking to me.
Didn't matter.
So I was like, and then the rest of the time, I'm trying to figure out if he indeed was talking to me because I still want to knock him out.
Really?
But I had no proof because so many parents were on their cell phones at that moment.
It's bad.
There's going to be a big cultural reaction to all this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
What's the future?
But we're like
More
right
car
at the beginning
crashes.
of it. But there's going to be some big. We don't communicate like we used to.
No.
We communicate a lot more with a lot more people than we ever did. But it's not an intimate.
It's not real
communication. It's not real
It's
human
not real
interaction.
experience. Just real experience. Like,
yeah.
The time you use your phone more than anything is when you're in any kind of boring, mundane situation, like sitting online, sitting in a cab, waiting for the subway,
Going to
whatever.
the playground.
Yeah.
Comes right out.
And literally, I've been consciously keeping it in my pocket in those situations.
Oh,
and you realize,
give in.
But you realize just to see like
what you would
it shows
do.
you more of like what's happened to you.
Yes.
Like, so I'm now cutting those experiences just out of my life. Like, just waiting is now no longer
Waiting
a part
isn't
of being a human
acceptable.
being.
You need to have something going on.
I actually look forward to the waiting now.
Really?
Because you can get on your
I
phone.
can check my
on your
Twitter.
phone.
Maybe I had something I wanted to tweet.
Holy
I don't
shit.
know.
It's
check
weird.
my Instagram.
I get it.
Maybe something.
I did a playground mishap on the phone. We were here in New York, and my daughter was going on the pole, going down, and I was, and she just went too fast, and like landed on the, I mean, if I wasn't on my phone, I wouldn't still be standing under her, but just that I was glancing down while it happened.
Oh, man, it just makes you think, maybe I should just pay complete and total attention.
Maybe I don't need to check the score of the Yankee game right now.
I was saying before, you communicate with a lot more people. You give information back and forth, but there's no risk anymore in rejection.
Mm-hmm.
There's no risk in like bombing, looking bad. There just isn't because you're anonymous for the most part.
Yeah.
You're reacting and talking to so many people.
Yeah.
Thousands upon thousands.
And you can push it. You can push everything a little further.
There takes no more bravery. It
No.
used to be the guy that would just walk up to a few girls at a bar or a fucking wherever and just be like, "Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm hanging out with." It was like, holy shit, this guy's the most amazing person ever.
He's like a magician.
He's brave. He's fucking a knight. He's amazing. Now it's just, hey, fucking, what are you doing? You're hot.
Right.
Fucking sexy.
Now you got,
yeah.
Now you check your Twitter and you get people going, I'm watching you.
Yeah, wait, what?
And then it's happened at like my brother's restaurant, FH Riley, a few other places. And then I'm looking around like, who's the serial killer in the room?
I know, exactly.
But it will have some type of reaction.
Creepy.
But
It is
I don't know what it
strange.
is.
It's really
I don't know
strange.
what it
They were
is.
saying that
You think we'll
kids-
get bored of it?
No. This
I don't
is
think
here
it's
to
stay,
stay.
I don't think it's
this
going
is
back.
no hula hoop, my friend.
Because it's having
So you think
real-
our tongues go away?
It's
They
having
stop talking?
Yeah.
We'll get that one tooth.
There's just the one tooth.
No, but there's that real thing. Like kids now aren't buying cars because cars don't mean anything. Like when we needed a car to go find your friends and do all that stuff.
Right.
They don't need it. They don't need it for experience. They don't need it to meet people. They don't need it to feel cool.
That was the single most important thing growing up was when am I going to be able to get a car?
It
It was
meant
second
everything.
to none. That was it.
It was a portal, a literal portal
Yes.
to freedom.
To freedom, to your future, to sex,
girls,
to
to-
fucking drinking, to everything.
Everything. Now it's a smartphone.
Now it's like, hey, I got my iPhone. Let me tap away, and look, there's a girl right there. There she is. I didn't even have to drive.
Oh, it's brutal. Seger's not going to be singing about smartphones.
Betty White's on TV right now.
Again?
When an old lady wears lipstick, does that mean she's still down to fuck?
Wow. Yeah.
Why do old people wear lipstick?
Because they have no lips left.
Yeah, that is true. They usually make them way bigger than the real lip is, and it falls into those little those creases.
It's to hide it, the pumpkin collapsing in on itself.
Pumpkin collapsing mouth. Oh, yes.
Caving in.
Your jack-o'-lantern after 2 weeks.
The November 15th pumpkin?
Put some lipstick around. No one will know that your head's caving in.
But the point of lipstick is to, kind of go, hey, man, this is what my pussy looks like.
Is that what lipstick is?
I don't know. Someone help me out.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
You're highlighting your lips for sexual purposes. So when an old lady does that,
really?
is she still down to do some fucking?
No.
So why do they do it?
She's doing because she's on TV.
I think it is to just cover up the fact that your lips are gone.
Yeah, I have no lips.
I like when it wicks up to their nostrils through those little cracks, those age lines. So it just wicks up. It's like a little river.
It's an old pumpkin.
An old fucking
and
pumpkin
if you pick
mouth.
it up, it has a soggy bottom.
Oh, man, women turn into pumpkins. It's terrible. It's into rotting pumpkins.
Sad.
Life stinks.
Life is awful. There's no good happy ending. There's just no happy ending at all.
Don't tell me with your dumb commercials for fucking Depends and other shit. It's like, these are the best years of my life.
Oh, my
It wasn't when you were in your 20s.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Fuck those 20s when you could run.
When you went off to college. Okay.
Yeah.
That period sucked, right?
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis now. And all these people that used to be hot are now like...
She's fucking gave
are your
up.
bones disintegrating?
Yeah.
Did you really think
Sally
Jamie...
Field for Boniva.
I like calling people out on this. You really thought Jamie Lee Curtis was hot? I mean, she was young and stuff. And she had a nice,
she
had a nice set on her. But
her body was amazing.
she had a really nice body, but I thought her face was loud.
Trading Places, she looked great.
She was... there's something sexy about her. She had
Definitely.
confidence and...
You think?
Definitely. You're looking with hindsight, I think. It's very hard to look at a hot
she had an
girl.
amazing body, absolutely.
Yeah, look at her body was fucking great.
She was great.
We saw a little man in her face.
Well, that was the big rumor, right? Everybody was saying she was
a hermaphrodite.
A little bit of a man.
She looked pretty good. And the
No,
body
I've
made
always
up
liked
for
her.
Made up for anything.
I like the short hair.
Yeah. Now she just decided she wasn't going to dye her hair anymore. So it's gray. She's selling that Take a Shit yogurt now.
Yeah, she looks like Dick Clark now. It's so upsetting when they keep. Just go away and let us remember the good parts. Don't tell me about how you're
look
taking.
Look at that. Look at that body. It's amazing.
That's pretty.
That's from
great.
Trading Places.
That's great.
She's got that high leg line fucking thong thing she's wearing. and her tits are hanging out.
There's
right before
probably-
she was going to get into bed.
Do you want to be more
with Dan
regular?
Aykroyd.
Do you want to be more
Yeah.
regular?
Take Activia. Yeah, eat Activia yogurt and you'll shit regular. Remember when I was all sexy and topless and trading places? Well, fuck that shit. Now I'm talking about taking regular dumps with my short, dykey gray hair.
So sad.
Oh, man.
Dump shooting through the gray ass hairs.
Oh, God.
Well, she had to tell everyone, look, this is my normal look. Fuck that Hollywood makeup.
5 wipes to get all that Activia shit off of her ass. She's just sitting there talking about Activia and how it pushes the shit out of you.
Why doesn't anyone just go away when it's time?
Oh,
why do you have to stick around and talk about your innards?
Clinically proven. In like 2 weeks,
And
you
there
will be
it goes.
shitting like a man.
Right out your pooper.
Yep, there she is eating it, smiling, going, I can't wait to shit.
Who's the one? There's another like actress who was hot who's now doing Depends.
Oh, God, yeah.
Did you see that?
It's very recent.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell these fucking adult diapers like they're underwear now.
Yeah, like they're
It's
hip.
just about like, hey, let me tell you.
Well, she's not. She was never hot, but Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, she was doing the piss pads, the poised piss pads.
I guess she had to tell the world that she pees herself
when she
to
laughs,
make a few
takes
bucks.
a leak.
There
Lisa
it is.
Rinna. Rinna?
She's wearing
Lisa
Depends.
Rinna.
Yeah, she's talking about Depends.
Look at those stupid tights.
She's like on the red carpet with a tight black dress. She's like,
Look, fit, and feel
All right, go back a little bit.
underwear. Lisa, why
Go
did
back.
you
I want to hear this.
oh, this is so
Hey everyone,
sad.
I'm here on the red carpet with
Why would
Lisa
you do
Rinna and
this?
Harry Hamlin, and guess what? Lisa has tried on and is currently wearing the new Depends silhouettes
Why would she do
for
this?
women.
Oh, my
the
God.
women's briefs that look, fit, and feel just like underwear. Lisa, why did you do it?
Well, I did it because I am a champion for positive self-image for women. And what I love about the
Is she drunk?
silhouette is it makes a woman feel
Has to
confident
be.
and it's fashionable.
Harry, thoughts?
I don't know. She was poured into that dress. You can't even tell she's wearing it. I just gotta do
Oh, my God. This is so... Hold
Get
on.
the fuck outta here.
This is the greatest
These
thing
guys
I've
used
ever
to have
seen.
great careers.
Oh, my God.
What
This
the
is
fuck?
the greatest thing I've ever seen.
This is the end of show business for them. The last stop on the way to...
I'm horrified.
I told you.
I couldn't even talk. Like, I wanted to say stuff during that exchange, but
It's too fascinating.
holy shit.
Unless you're getting like $10 million.
Harry Hamlin is standing there. This is his wife.
His wife.
She's trying to now. She's in a dress. She's doing all these sexy red carpet poses because you can't see her dighty. Her
And
diapers.
the guy's holding up a box of diapers. like you would for
Holy
your kids.
fuck.
Harry, what do you
find.
think? What do you think Harry thinks?
Whoa.
Fuck. She pisses herself.
What do I think?
What do I think?
My wife shits herself in public and has to wear diapers.
What do you think I think, fucker? Holy shit.
I love to see the two of them, like when they get the call from the agent.
Yeah.
You know, like when she walks in, it's like, honey,
Lisa, Harry?
That was my agent. Oh, really? What'd you get?
Another big part?
We can keep the beach house?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of interesting. It's for Depends.
So what do we do?
Seriously.
They want to bring our parents into this, and we visit them, and they're wearing Depends?
Well, no. I mean, they are different now. They make them like, they actually don't feel like bulky things. They want me to wear a dress, and you can be in it too.
All right. Well, who's wearing the diaper?
And just like that sadness, like,
yeah.
And then after the silence, how much?
Well, it's the beach house, Harry.
We can keep the beach house.
All right, Lisa, put them on.
So we just have to go in public, and you have to tell people that you shit yourself.
Let's see the rest of this.
Put up also Lisa Rinna and Playboy so we can get a before really quick.
Oh, no.
Lisa Rinna and Playboy.
She was in Playboy?
Well, somebody says it here. Let's see.
She fucked up her face at least 10 years ago at this point, huh?
Oh, it's so sad. Wow.
Oh, my God.
Man.
Oh, my God.
Now you're right. Now I see Jamie Lee Curtis as a man, because this is a real woman.
Oh, and then she's selling diapers and wearing them. Oh, this is terrible.
Life is awful.
Oh, we
Back
have
to
some
the
more
commercial.
goodness here. Let's hear some more. I want to hear Harry again. Hold on. Go back a little. I got to hear Harry when Harry's asked, "What do you think, Harry?"
Yeah, when the guy
Greatest acting job ever. She should get an Oscar for this.
And there's a Depends mic flag on the microphone. Yeah. It's like we're here on the red carpet. Hey, Tom Cruise, come talk to Depends.
He's got Depends on the mic. It should just be an arrow that says shits herself.
Who are the Depends people talking to on the red carpet? Come here, Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning.
All
right, let's hear.
Harry, thoughts?
I don't know. She was poured into that dress. You can't even tell she's wearing them. I just got to do the touch test, okay? Wait, because wait a minute. I mean, you got these things on,
Yeah,
right?
you can't even feel it.
And I cannot even feel.
He's running his finger down her hip.
Fantastic on you.
I am wearing an evening gown, for God's
I
sake.
cannot tell.
And you can't
That
tell
guy,
I have it on.
oh fuck it! I fucked it up. I was gonna say, is that guy wearing used depends on his fucking head?
His head, I know.
It's the worst fucking rug ever.
The worst, or it's dyed or something.
Holy
It's
shit.
3 people.
Wow.
What's great about it is because it's 3 people who are not saying anything honest about what's going on.
No.
Each one of them wants to go, holy shit, what happened to me?
Lisa Rinna's wearing diapers. Harry Hamlin's feeling her diaper to see if it comes to her evening gown. I'm wearing a fucking wig and holding a giant box of Depends. We're not really on the red carpet.
You were once a sex symbol.
Yeah.
Harry, you married a sex symbol who was in Playboy. Thoughts?
Now she's wearing diapers and on national television. Thoughts, Harry? Thoughts? Yeah. Do you have a gun? All right, let's hear a little more of this.
This product shows women you can still look and feel fabulous.
And you're doing it for charity, right?
I am. I'm doing it for Dress for Success, which is an amazing charity that helps women get their confidence back so that they can go back out in the workplace and get their lives back together.
That slim fit looks great on you. Isn't that cotton-like fabric comfortable?
It feels great. And you're so soft.
How about giving our viewers a little runway model turn for a great cause?
No.
Love to.
Oh, my gosh.
Look
at his head.
For yourself. Get your free sample today.
It's got the worst.
Harry's head, right? Harry's like a
Was this an
ventriloquist
SNL
dummy.
This was an SNL skit, right?
No.
Yeah, what was that on?
You sure? That was real?
That was real stuff.
That is horrific. That is the end of a career right there.
The sad ending.
That's
sad ending.
That's it. You're done.
Mike brings up a very good point. There's so much ass fucking today. Women are just shitting themselves. They need the pads.
Oh, no.
Is that what it is?
Mike pops.
Harry, you caused this.
Harry.
You're coming out there with me.
Yeah. Harry's tooling her in the ass, and her bowels are a little loose these days.
Harry, you finally broke me down. Got me to agree to it. Now you're going to pay.
That is
Kirstie
horrible.
Alley.
It's so...
People bringing up Kirstie Alley.
For what?
Why?
She doesn't do those, does she?
She was all right.
Nah, she does the...
What does she do?
I think she was overrated,
She's just
too.
fat now.
When she was in her prime.
About
she
her
looked
being
good
a
in
prime.
She was definitely...
Wrath of Khan.
She definitely looked good.
Yeah, Wrath of
She looked good in
Khan.
Wrath of Khan.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. She looked in Cheers.
What about the one from... The one that's the most depressing of all is the one from Weird Science.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
man. Look, see, Kirstie looks pretty good there.
That's pretty damn good
pretty
right
sexy
there.
right
All
there.
right. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Who's the one from
Sally
Weird...
Field?
Weird
Sally
Science was Kelly LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock is the biggest disappointment ever. You see what she looks like today?
No.
She was on Celebrity Fit Club. She was so desperate to lose weight.
Oh.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. She looks like Chet from fucking Weird Science. Hey, I'm a big pile of shit. Oh, my God.
She was amazing.
Oh, my God. No, that is...
Yeah.
Oh, she's... Oh, God. What
She's
shoulders?
got really wide shoulders.
She grew some wide shoulders.
Very wide.
What happened? She was...
I guess you need the money and you can't do anything else, so you can't just go away.
Yeah, you can't just disappear.
You just gotta put on a diaper.
Oh, that picture of her standing in the doorway when she first came out in Weird Science with the little underwear on and the little
good God.
half shirt.
Holy cow.
The lips. She had lips.
She had zooks.
And now... just depression.
Now,
God.
and that's her dressed up.
That's her without her diaper.
Yeah. Someone tells me she'd need a much bigger diaper than Lisa Rinna.
Now she's Opie size.
Yeah, she got them Opie titties.
With that trucker ass.
Yeah.
You know, it's Sally Field. She was so cute in Smokey and the Bandit and all those movies. And now she's doing some kind of bone
flying nun
medicine.
When she starts off the commercial going, "I'm Sally Field and I have osteoporosis." Oh no, Sally, no.
You jeez.
I take Boniva.
Oh.
And then they show her doing some half-assed yoga to try to like show that she's trying to stay fit. She's got old graham cracker bones.
Why do all men just like young girls?
Yeah, exactly.
God, then you get older and it's not good enough for you?
Yeah, well, you know what? Older women are still just as sexy as, 19-year-olds. Are they really? Yeah? Sorry. The snare drum ass just doesn't compete with fucking blotches and skin tags.
I always thought calcium and vitamin D and exercise would keep my bones healthy. But I got osteoporosis anyway, so my doctor started me on once monthly Boniva. And he told me something important.
Didn't we say it was
Boniva
because of
works
Burt Reynolds'
with your body
fist?
to help stop and
We
reverse.
used to make that joke.
So many bones were shattered by Burt Reynolds giving her body blows.
Right, had nothing. It's not hereditary. You just picked the wrong guy to go out with for a while there.
I never punched you in the
That's
face.
funny.
Yeah, just fucking. She can't even take it. All the bones. She had more broken bones than Evil Knievel.
Right.
Ow!
Once monthly Boniva.
We can end this sadness with Kelly McGillis.
Kelly McGillis.
Oh, yeah.
Have
Kelly
you seen
McGillis.
this, Tom Papa?
No.
You don't know what Kelly McGillis looks like these days. You remember her from,
of course, in Top Gun.
Top Gun?
Of course.
Tom Cruise's love interest?
Yeah.
You will not believe what she looks like today.
Oh, it's bad.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's her.
Now,
Wow.
now
That's
how
her.
do you look at, like, Tom Cruise
That's her.
is doing Mission Impossible movies. He looks great. He was in Top Gun. Kelly McGillis, also in Top Gun. She looks 70 years old. It makes no sense.
The power of Scientology.
Yeah, that is. Gotta be.
She at least is starting to grow her hair out a little bit.
Wow.
Now, let's get the picture. No, up one, over one. There. Yeah.
Wow.
That was Kelly McGillis from Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Take my looks away.
And show Tom Cruise today and yesterday.
Yeah. Where's Tom Cruise from? Tom Cruise, Top Gun, and then Tom Cruise.
2012.
Look at him.
He looks better. He's getting better.
The guy looks fantastic. How the fuck did that happen?
Literally getting
and
better.
Top Gun.
Slightly different.
Slightly different. He just looks a little more mature. She looks fucking ancient.
Show George Clooney in ER and George Clooney now.
Right. There you go. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that picture.
Look at that.
There's a picture of Kelly McGillis and Tom Cruise from 1986
And
Top
2010.
Gun and 2010. He looks fantastic.
Notice the first picture, they're kind of
picture.
holding each other. The second picture,
Not so much.
he's patting her on the back like she's a dude.
Yeah, hey, bro.
The look in her eyes. Oh, shit.
She knows what picture this is going to end up next to.
Right.
That one.
This wasn't a good idea. Now, was it?
His hair has grown out a little more.
He
looks a
better
little more
shape.
gruff and manly. But
His nose grew a lot.
He's more muscle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man.
It's hard to
you
be a
women,
girl.
You
It's hard
women
to
have
be a
it
girl.
fucked. You're Dunsky.
It really is hard.
With that, we're going to say goodbye for today.
Oh,
Where
man.
are we going?
Time flies.
Wait, fellas, I thought we were just getting started.
What happened?
I thought we were gonna.
Let's do another hour for fun. Funsies.
Let's get in the car.
Let's go find our friends. Sam, why do you want me to talk about the Kings?
What?
Yeah. It's world champion Floyd Money Mayweather. You know he's never tasted defeat? And then there's Miguel Cotto, the pride of Puerto Rico. He wears the super welterweight crown. And on May 5th, kingdoms are going to collide as Mayweather steps up in weight to clash with world champ Cotto for his super welterweight title. Oh, yes. Live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Plus, how about Mexican phenom and champion Canelo Alvarez battling the legendary Sugar Shane Mosley? And everything's on the line. One night, one ring, 4 kings. Don't miss Ring Kings, Mayweather versus Cotto, Saturday, May 5th, 9 p.m., 6 p.m. Pacific time. Live on pay-per-view. And don't miss the finale of 24/7 Mayweather Cotto, Friday, May 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. And that's only on HBO.
HBO.
Tom, what do you got? I'm sure you got something very exciting. Your comedy album disc thing.
Yeah, if you want to listen to my jokes, I'm
Some
on
jokes.
iTunes on Tom Papa Live in New York City. Other than that, I'm just here to have some fun.
Here to have some fun. What a great fun day. Thank you,
It was fun.
Tom.
Really was a good
Always
time,
a good.
man.
Always a pleasure to have you in.
It's over.
The delight.
It was a delight.
Yeah, I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
We got to do this again tomorrow, by the way.
Oh.
You don't have to.
I might sleep in.
Oh, me and Roland at Bruce Springsteen tonight. tonight.
Oh,
that's
man.
awesome.
I think we got to leave now.
Oh, man.
I'm jealous.
Roland wants to be there now.
Where is it, in Newark?
Oh, it doesn't matter. The show doesn't start for 10 hours. I think we're leaving now.
The
What?
Prudential Center, the PNC?
You have time to go to the restroom. Let me leave.
The one in Central Jersey?
Newark.
By the
Newark.
way, there's been 3, maybe 2, giant panda farts while you guys were doing the ads and stuff.
Oh, really?
Just comes right next to me and just, I mean,
terrible.
Long, wet panda.
Oh, God.
And this is the look he gets in his face after it. He giggles and looks at you like, what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything.
It is fucking annoying.
Oh, Roland.
Stinky person.
Oh, Roland.
I'm Mexican.
Boy.
Smells like a stinky DM.
Are you still in?
Yes, of course. I'll look forward to we got everybody on Twitter tonight. Look forward to seeing who's DMing who. How that goes, don't you, everybody?
Dirty business.
Dirty fucking business. Holy shit.
Don't do it.
Don't. Okay.
I really shouldn't. I did it.
Fucking vulture. Just a vulture looking for scraps, looking for someone else's fucking eaten carcass. Holy shit. How's that carcass?
Still warm?
Yeah, still warm. Swoop in and grab a chunk of meat. Oh, brother. Don't. All right. Can I get?
Oh, this would be bad if I don't.
Shit. Oh, God.
Well, thanks, fellas. This was fun.
Thanks, Tom Papa.
Enjoy
Thanks,
the concert
Tom.
tonight.
Stay tuned for the shit show or the after show, whatever it's called. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you got planned today? That
What is it? What big
about?
celebrity are you interviewing? What breaking news will you get from the staff that didn't come in during our show and reveal the exciting things?
Young Sam.
You're not going to be mad about this one.
What do you got?
I found out while the show was on today that Roland has Taylor Hicks calling into the after show.
Taylor Hicks?
Wow, that's pretty. That's huge because last time he called in, Jay Moore called everyone a cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Jay Moore moments ever.
So
Can you play that real fast, D-Rock?
Good one.
It was a quick minute phone call because I guess they were telling us that was it with Taylor Hicks. We had 2 minutes with the guy. And then Jay Moore went off.
This is going to be another quick one today, too.
Can you get to the meat of the fucking phone call? I didn't mind Taylor Hicks back when he was doing his Idol thing.
Yeah.
He's a bust, but...
He's in Vegas now.
Are you going to explain? You're going to ask him why he's a bust?
Oh, man.
I'll probably word it differently.
Don't treat him like he's a real fucking superstar.
No.
He fell extremely short.
Definitely.
He has his own show in Vegas now.
Don't give him the Cal Ripken Jr. treatment.
Well, Cal Ripken.
Jeez.
You mean baseball legend?
Yes, baseball legend that you interviewed yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, you treated him with the reverence and respect that you should, when today, maybe not so much.
Not as much.
He's coming in the studio?
No, he's on the phone.
So, get the fuck out of here.
I'm saying. Wow, you really are taking our shit, aren't you?
This one is.
You are our restroom.
Make sure you take our hotline phone calls.
Oh, yes. I do like calling occasionally from the road.
It's at 10:30, so you'll have plenty of time.
10:30.
10:30.
Home by then.
Yeah.
What?
Fucking.
Still doesn't beat Loverboy, but
Loverboy was great. I love that one.
the best.
I asked if the singer ate the rest of the band.
Nice red pants, faggot.
Faggot. Why am I still here?
I know.
Are we waiting
Riddle
for
me
something?
that.
Just having fun.
Hey, you're right.
There's no phone call.
Check my DMs.
Keep bringing those up.
Yeah, I will.
Why don't you play the Taylor Hicks from the last time to set up the Taylor Hicks for now?
The good thing about DMs is they're private.
We'll do that.
Until somebody says something. Until somebody doesn't want to get them and tells other people.
So many details.
So many details. One day.
Can't wait for that one. That's going to be a good day.
That will be a great day.
Awesome.
All right, I'm getting out of here. Have fun. I'll be listening, of course. Better
Okay.
do good. I'll report you.
We're done.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day. Eric, we don't have that clip now?
The thing is 22 minutes. I'm skimming through to try to find it.
All right, we'll hit the break, and then we'll play it during the after show. All right. So hit it. We'll see you in a few minutes.
The Opie and Anthony show is pretty much over. But if you feel like sticking around, after O&A Live is next.